Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to A Piece of My Opinion. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. This is Wednesday, right? I'm losing track of days around here. Yeah, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Welcome in to A Piece of My Opinion. Reaction channel, commentary channel, judgment zone, in a classroom setting, because we here to say it how we want to say it, when we want to say it, learn a little something, and talk-ish, all those things. Yes. Hey, love and happiness, Sharonda, Anita, Christina, Sharon. Hey, Latrice. Hey, Brianna. And hello, Steve. Welcome in, welcome in. And right, thank you for telling them, Latrice. Please take, thank you. Hope everybody's had a decent day. Have a good, gonna have a good evening. All the things, all the things. You've seen the thumbnail, so we got 2 on the docket that we're gonna get into today. The 2 that's at the top of my list. I had someone else on the docket, but I took them off. I'll just come back to them later. So yeah, we'll just come back to her. It'll maybe tomorrow or something. Right, I'm with you, Christina. Me too. Hey, ex-lady, thank you for that. Thank you. Yes, if y'all can please hit that like button, that subscribe button. If you have not, make sure notifications are on. Hit that hype button. And most of you in here know to get in the comment box and get this engagement rocking and rolling. Hey, SC Johnson, boss lady. Hey, welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Welcome in. Yeah, well, something else I was getting ready to say. Look, lost my thoughts that quick. Oh, yes. That's where I need to be as well, Christina. Exactly. That's where I need to be. But, got some other things I got to try to take care of. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Miss One. Oh, you have injections? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you made it in. Yep, just take care of yourself, and do the best you can. I appreciate you stopping in. If you're in the bushes, please drop down, tell us hello, so we know you're here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get it going though, and go ahead and get the agenda up here. You know how we rock with the agendas, get our vibe going. Let's set the tone, and also give people time. To drop on in, just step on in, see what we talking about, all the things. All right. So on the docket, you see we have Nika and Betty Joe. I titled my live breaking down the stories, the contradictions, and the accountability. Okay. Breaking down the stories, the contradictions, and the accountability. The thumbnail title I put, I would tell a story and I'll tell a lie. Right? Because you'll hear some people say, I'll tell you a story, but I won't ever tell you a lie. When they telling something and they trying to make people, get people to believe what they're saying. But in this situation, they do both. They tell a story and a lie. Okay, so that's why I said titled it that. All right. Hey, Angelique. So we're just going to be using some words today. I don't have with these two. Performative motherhood is always going to be a part of them. Like I said before, I really start using that word with Nika. So if you look at any old videos, you will see me using that word with her because that's how I always see her. Right. Um, it never changes. All these women do is different days, same scenarios for the most part. All right. Just the foolery of it all. So I kept most of this up here from the other day. So we have deadbeat, irresponsible. And I put in being a mother is more than just giving birth. It's about being there for your child in every way possible. And it's not about how good of a mother you really are, just how good of a mother you appear to be on Facebook. And that's, the story, especially, but for both of them. But Nika, she number one for that performative nonsense. All right. Number one for that. So that's how she rock and roll. All right. And so that's what we're working with today. Where's our words of the day? Just, irresponsible, performative, you know, please, and please know how we feel is that you keep calling you mother, 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 but it's more to it than that. Okay. It's more to it than that. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's in the building and we're going to get started. We're going to get on into this reaction. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Sharonda. Right. These two right here. Hey, Danny. Diane. Mm-hmm. Which one are you talking about? This one right here. Nika. Yeah, girl. Ooh, Jesus. All right. The foolery of it all, child. That's all we got. Right. All right, hold the line. Talk to your neighbors. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing going. Get this show on the road. Get this show on the road. Mm-hmm. Let me back. All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go to this live Nika. We're gonna do Nika first. Okay. Let's go and get her done up first, and then we'll hop around over there to Betty Joe. All right. Hey, Sharon. Um, yeah. So if you see here, let's start this out. Let me get it going. I was something else that popped in my mind, and I'm losing my thoughts. Let me get it together. If you look right here on the screen, this is, I don't know what kind of setup. If those of you don't know, she's in another place. That's something I meant to do. I meant to pull up the eviction because she did wind up getting evicted. So she's in another place. We kind of saw this the other day when we was looking at her, did a reaction on her. And she kept it real tight over there when she was frying the chicken. So here is she has it set up here. Of course, this is the range, the oven. I don't know if you guys can really see it right here, but the back of this thing is so dirty. And it's like, okay, when you moved in here, like you didn't even attempt to hold up. I'm trying to get it where y'all can kind of see that. Hold on. Right back here, it is atrocious. And I don't know what kind of setup this is in this kitchen, but yeah, the oven is dirty. All right, the back of it, all of that is no. And then we got another small refrigerator for 10 people. Yeah, and mm, this is what, we constantly say, that these women don't prepare for the size of their families. They live in just by the seat of their damn pants. That's it. So we got the meat sitting on the stove. As you can see, that looks about 1 pound of ground beef for 11 people. Even though she don't really eat at home, because you know what she do, she eat out. So she don't really eat at home. But we getting ready to watch a little bit of this and see this situation. So when we say, well, I say nutritional neglect, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know how you fix 1 pound of ground beef for all your kids. And she do it all the time. All the time. So let's go. So y'all can see what she's getting ready to prepare. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Princess.
You turn the air on right there in my room? Turn that air on and check that AC box right there. I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit, turn it back up. What? My what?
Look how much seasoning salt she put in there. And this the only seasoning she really used. She'll put some garlic and onion powder, but that's it. She don't know any other type seasonings, but she's always going to use seasoning salt. It's like she forget the word salt is a part of that. That's the main thing she goes to. She is, beyond just horrible.
My what? My door open. No, y'all can come in the house. Let's go around the dining room area, son.
Oh, and I want to say this too. Remember, she said back last month, end of May, the kids were going to be gone for the summer. This is what I say about her and these lies. She just lied, lie, and lie. The kids are right there now. But I thought they was going to be gone for the summer. She's going to be working so she can have money to get school clothes and all the things. And the kids are right there in the house with her. Which they were their last video we did on her.
Walk to the dining room. You got the chips here. Everybody don't eat nachos. You got the nachos. These blue ones, mine. Everybody got red right here. Simple cayenne blue. We're gonna put the meat in there. We got the bag here. Then we got the lettuce. Then we got the cheese and lettuce. Oh, I'm so tired. Cheese and lettuce here. And then we got fried chicken legs that I'm gonna take out and clean, and we're gonna eat fried chicken legs with that. That's what everybody's been asking for, some fried chicken legs. So I'm gonna season it good. I just got that little bit of meat like that because I don't even know if they're gonna eat it. So we're gonna go ahead and get the
See what she just say anything. You make that all the time. So your lie is, oh, only got a small amount of meat because I'm not sure if they're gonna eat it. This broad right here refused to feed her kids. She refused. You know that they're gonna eat it. They ain't been doing them a run around there eating on whatever they can anyway. You don't ever see her coming on here preparing 4 meals, 3 meals a day, even 2 meals a day. But you gonna say, I don't know if they gonna eat it. And you prepare that mess at least once a week.
The chicken legs out the refrigerator.
And they over every day they eat chicken. Every day.
I'm gonna go ahead and season them up good and get them right.
Yes, Brianna, she got them back. She got them kids back some months ago. That's why I was saying she told a lie about around May, because she had got them back. And then around, I want to say end of May when school was getting out, she said the kids are gonna be gone for the summer. She never said where they went, and everybody knew that was a lie because who getting ready to take 8 kids, right? So they was gonna be gone for the summer, and she was gonna be working so she can get money and this and that. That wasn't it. She knew she was getting ready to get evicted, and them kids need to be sleeping somewhere until she can get somewhere for them to live. That's what it was. But them kids was never fully gone because I done at least 2 videos as the kids were around. Yeah, she's just a liar.
I'll put them in here after I have washed and cleaned. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get these things good.
I mean, this broad right here, she won't make hamburgers. Won't buy hamburger patties. Won't make hamburger helper. She's maybe made that once, maybe, right? She won't make lasagna. She just won't branch out, make meatloaf. She just won't branch out and actually cook for her kids. It's always slapping some chicken together or throwing some ground beef in a pan and breaking it up. They just had ground beef with them nasty pork and beans the other day with chicken. Now here we go again with ground beef. She act like that's the only thing out there for these kids to eat. Now that's not all she eats when she go out to eat, but this is all she feed these kids. And somebody in her chat talking about it looks yummy. She put some ground beef in a pot with a bunch of seasoning salt, and you saying that looks yummy.
Pan. All the pans was in the refrigerator. And gotta be. Lord have mercy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Give me a second. I can check it out. Nice. Come check me out. Hey, what, Mom? Check me out. Hey, baby.
And she's actually looking through the chicken and finding all the legs. And she's not cooking the other part, she's giving them the legs. This is how selfish she is when it comes to her kids. Remember she counted the 2 pieces of wings the last video we watched for a child? Yeah. There's no kids walking around here talking about some, oh, mama, can you cook me some chicken? Just cook me some chicken legs. Come on. Now, and I say that just, but I know there can be a child out there because that might be the only thing they like. But we talking about for her. Them kids, that's not what they saying to her. That's all she wants to cook because she want to save the other parts of the chicken for herself and probably for Naya.
All right, y'all, it's hot in my kitchen. I'm just moving around. So we got the chicken here. That's a little bit of meat right there. I ain't even know all that. Everything else still frozen.
Right.
They're gonna have more lettuce and cheese than meat today. I ain't know they ain't took out nothing. They only had just that one tray up there, and that's when I'm putting it together. They could have took out another one with more enough meat, but it'll be all right.
And she's always blaming everything on the kids. The other one over there we're gonna talk about, she just don't take accountability. It's everybody's fault. But this one here, she blames everything on her kids. Stuff missing out the kitchen, food missing out the kitchen, kitchen utensils missing, broke, the kids. Now it's the kids' fault that only 1 pound of ground beef, which we know she went and bought that ground beef. When she went and bought those chips, she went and bought that 1 pound of ground beef. She's done it many a time. She's went in the store many a times and bought 1 pound of ground beef. Only time she don't buy 1 pound when she's doing that food step haul. Because that's not for the house. That's for somebody else. She really think people just stupid. Like, seriously. Like, you can't get decent pots and pans and kitchen equipment. You brought this same raggedy pot from the last place.
Take that seat on my camera. Take that thing, stir it up, and I'll finish it off with the chicken wash.
Right, Latrice, that part.
What are we doing? What are we gonna do?
And this is why I've said many a times, even in my old videos with her. And there are a lot of kids out here that don't like summer. They don't like summer. They don't like Christmas holidays, Thanksgiving. They don't like any extended time out of school because that's when they get to eat. They get breakfast and they get lunch. That's a guarantee because there's no telling what's going to happen for dinner time. Okay. And her kids are a part of that because they run around all day. Then she might come in and cook something like this. So yeah, they at the house scrapping for whatever, scrapping up whatever's in their kitchen to eat. What else they gonna do when you not there? You and I are riding around the city eating beef stew and shit. So what are they supposed to do? Yeah, and it's these type of kids that grow up when we don't know what's gonna go on with these kids. We don't know what direction they're gonna go through in life. But just to think they haven't eaten off of real silverware, real plates, had real cups. They haven't been exposed to a lot of different foods. Even with, like I said before, with the concept of ground beef. It's the same thing. These damn nasty nachos she getting ready to make. And she barely do tacos. But even with that, they don't get all the fixings. Pizza, double sliced, and chicken. Yeah. And rice, of course, because they're in South Carolina. It's sad.
So she's stirring the pot up with that. I'm gonna let her go ahead and finish that off with the seasoning and everything.
The video quality is not that great, guys, so that's why it looks like
the
this.
chicken right here. We got the seasoning salt right here.
Look at that. Look how much seasoning sauce you're putting on that
They
chicken.
were baby legs too.
Look. He actually putting seasoning salt on every piece. Every piece. This is horrible.
That's a thigh there.
And she'll just feed her kids anything. Like this is you feeding your kids anything. That's what this is right here. This is not, at least they got something to eat. No. Look at that. I've never seen somebody do this.
Hey, Night, come on. What you doing? I done turn off that break and turn it back on. I gotta put everything here. We got the taco seasoning sauce here. Let me wipe everything down. Trash full of. I'll take that out tomorrow. I've got the seasoning pack here. Give me an armor bowl or something like that. Now, you know better than me. Look at that cabinet right there. Right there. Oh. No, they in here. Look, this is what I have to do. You gotta rinse out, rinse out, rinse out. Pour the water in there. I start passing me the Dorito bags.
Again, this is an example of someone don't care what their kids eat, because she never tastes the food when she's cooking it for her kids, because she don't care. Now that taco season has a lot of salt in itself. It's a packaged product, so it's going to have sodium, but it has a lot. There is no need for that seasoning salt. Now, if you want to add cumin or paprika, because that's what seasoning salt, that's what taco seasoning is anyway. Paprika, cumin, and one or two other seasonings. That's all it is. You can make your own, and you don't have all that salt. Then, if you want to put seasoning salt, I guess, or salt, yeah, some garlic powder. That's it. But then she put all that seasoning salt in there, and then she didn't even drain the meat before she put the seasoning salt. So it has all that grease in there. Yeah. She's a mess. This girl, and I'm calling her a girl because that's how she moves. And she put the seasoning packet in there and then barely stirring it around. She don't even give the meat time for it to soak into the meat. Everything is rush, rush, rush with her. If it's her kids, it's just rush, rush. Yeah, just look how runny it is. Don't drain, use paper, nothing. Don't After she browned the ground beef, she supposed to drain off that grease. She didn't do it. Yeah, she cooks with no love. That's why I make such a big deal about big family living. You can tell she actually cooks with love. She actually cares what her kids are eating. She actually cooks according to my plate. So her kids are hitting all the food groups. On top of she makes dessert. Because dessert is not a part of the food groups. But dessert is something that people eat. After they eat food, want something sweet. Okay. They've had a full meal. It's okay to give them a dessert. Yeah, she hide the seasons like they go. Yeah, your blood pressure, yeah. So you can imagine them kids. I've never seen somebody, even if someone was to season their meat like that, they're not using seasoning salt. They using some other type, because if you're marinating the meat and all of that, you doing the same thing, right? But seasoning salt, but she don't care. That's the point.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in there. Mini bags of Doritos.
It's finna get worse, guys. Look, she didn't let the seasoning. She didn't let the seasoning just cook in there. Watch this.
Put them in the bag. Oh. You need the lettuce? A little bit of Doritos in the bag anyway. You move it. Grandma. What? I didn't know we was rushing. Yeah, I'm trying to sit down so I can fry the chicken. Popping them. I want chicken. Well, if you don't feel like cooking chicken, don't cook chicken. I'm gonna cook the chicken. Oh, it don't sound.
And she always ripping and running and worrying about what Papa wants, as big and grown as he is. She always talking about some Papa. I mean, he grown. He need to fend for himself. You claim you don't have a lot of money. Why are you trying to fend for these two big old grown kids? Because I know this one right here, your sidekick, she keep getting fired. So she ain't worth the damn even herself. She's just like her mama. Just like her. Horrible. Listen to that. Watch what she finna do right here, guys. Watch this.
Like you want to cook chicken. All right, so this one. Give me the other one. You know I'm handicapped. That's the one with lettuce in it. This one, just me. So I don't want it. She won't even eat it. Stop. Kira. You want cheese? I add cheese.
I'll wait till they say they want cheese. Ow! Burn my hand. This is hot.
Yeah. The ones that don't got no cheese and meat in it, right there.
I can't even get it open talking about the cheese.
They'll get cheese when they come in the house and clean.
And she always talking about they outside playing. She always saying that. They always outside playing. Which can be all right because they probably ain't got no TV and none in the house. Probably ain't got no other choice but to anyway. Because she got everything in her room. They don't have nothing. But it's like you just don't do nothing with these kids. She don't take them nowhere. She don't do nothing with them. But this is supposed to be a version of walking tacos. If you've never seen this before, you know how they do with the phenomenons with different foods. This was some old thing that people started doing a long time ago. You know, people still make them. You can get, sometimes you can get these like at different sporting events too. But yeah, but you know, you're supposed to drain the meat. So she just slapping the meat in there with all the grease and all that. And then you put your, you know, your lettuce, cheese, jalapeno, whatever you want, whatever you put on your nachos, you put in the bag, and it's called walking tacos. Now, some people split the bag, so it's kind of like it's open, so you got the chips right there, and you take a spoon and you eat it. And then some people leave it like this, but she's just throwing it together. She don't care if all the oil and all that is in there. She don't care. And then she again always saying what the kids not gonna eat. And she just slapping it together. It don't matter. So if she's not gonna eat it, what is she gonna have to eat then? What are they gonna eat? You keep saying they're not gonna eat it. So what are they gonna eat? Just a piece of fried chicken, that's it? Yeah.
At the bottom hot, Isaiah. Bottom hot. Done the baby. You got all of them, right? That's 4. That's Lena, Kira, Sai, and Isaiah, right?
Yeah. Who you got in your hand?
Now, AJ, Leah, and Kaya.
You gotta do Elijah. You got Leah's right here.
Up there.
You got Leah's right. Who eat lettuce in this house? What child? What baby you know eats lettuce?
That's Leah's.
Exactly.
This is Laja. This is Kira's. This is Isaiah's.
Inside.
This is Lena.
You said that was side.
Well, you gotta help me out here.
Yeah, no, you need the good night.
You need a good night. Here, Leah and Kaya. Stop.
For this side, you gotta do Lena.
Lena, I don't know what she eats. She probably eats cheese. There you go. Enough meat enough. Who missing? So we got one bag left.
Thank you.
And this kills me. When I tell you this really irks my ass, it irks me. Because you just slapping shit together and you can't do shit without Naya. You don't know your own damn kids. You just can't do nothing. That's why she's going to forever be up under her, because they just bounce off each other like it's cute. You over here 20-something ain't got a friend in the fucking world. And your mama ain't got shit and they going to push you to do shit. This is crazy. Why can't you call the kids in there and make it as they come in there? What do you want on yours? You just slapping it together and they just got to take whatever you give them. And then this one over time, I wait for them to come in. The chips going to be soggy because you're supposed to eat it right away while the chips are crispy. They're going to be soggy as hell because of all that grease. But you just throwing it to the side, and when they come in, I'll see if they want cheese. What? And that's all they get? She have no taco sauce. She have nothing. It's either take cheese or there's nothing else to put on it. If you don't want no cheese, and you just get meat and chips. Make my damn head hurt. Thank you, Teresa. Welcome in. Hey, Black and Bougie 32. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, actually. In true crime, if I didn't speak. Papa been over there for some years now. Papa's been back. Now, this is another thing. Like she keep mentioning Papa. Why he back? Because when you was getting evicted, he was over there staying with his grandma, whoever he be staying with. He need to stay over there. Like seriously, you so busy worrying about feeding him, and I thought he had a job. You need to be worrying about your younger kids. But this right here, boy.
Where's Papa?
This is some swamp here.
In the bag. What bag? We need more meat. We're gonna go back to the store.
How many chips we bought?
Yeah. We need more meat.
For who? I don't want that.
We do have
I want chicken. Don't put no sauce in my chips.
Aisha don't have chips. What are you talking about?
Aisha's right here. All three of his.
That's Liz, Kaya's, Aisha, and the babies. What about Papa?
Oh, put it in there.
Do you want blue or red bag? Because Kaya don't eat red. Kaya eat blue.
Then why would you open my chips?
You talking about you want chicken? You must want me cooking. I want the bag.
You didn't say you were cooking chicken, but did she not just say she could?
Yeah, but you just said, "Oh, I want chicken." I'm not doing it right now. I'm gonna do it after they
you gonna
eat.
do it before
No, I ain't doing nothing.
Yes, you is.
No, I'm not.
You don't got nothing to do with the morning.
I ain't doing it. You gonna fry your own fucking chicken like a
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Whose is this? Oh, Kai's.
That's everybody in the house except for me and you. That's everybody in the house. They ain't took out no damn meat.
They can tell you they want cheese. I need that. Pop!
Here, get your own thing. You got the little gas a little bit. Here.
I don't want that. I just told you that.
All right. This.
I literally just told you that. You gonna go put it in there anyway.
You still talking. You need to shut up while you talk.
You want me to eat it now?
You need to eat it.
You want my home?
I'm gonna do that chicken in a little bit. Let me cool off first. God damn, I just got back in the house. Come on.
Exactly. That's what we talking. That's what I'm talking about. When the kids got to scramble for food all day, and then you come home and you slap this together in every bit of 5 minutes. They don't get nothing else with it. Yeah, 80%. I said that earlier. I said lasagna. You know, hamburgers, peppers. She ain't gonna make no shepherd's pie. Now she gonna go get her some shepherd's pie from Piggly Wiggly, but she's not gonna make it for them. And you think that she would, being that she like it so much, you think she would actually make it at home for her and her kids. She just, there is no excuse for this. You get food stamps. There is no excuse for these kids to be eating like this. None. This horrible.
You want shit? You know, sit your ass down and do it yourself. Get my babies in and eat now. Now, if I knock you out by what you want. Hold on, y'all. I'm up in here sweating bullets. Some damn. She wants some chicken right now. Give me 5 minutes to chill out. All right, so the chicken right here, the deep fryer, it's about to make me knock her out. Right here. You got to clean this out every time you use the mug. It's crazy.
Look how black that oil is.
How deep that stuff is down up in there.
Look how black that oil is. Hold on, let me take this down so y'all can see how black that oil actually is. Yeah, she sell the kids food stamps. She sell the food, not the food stamps. So she go shop for them. Whoever. So yeah, she sell them, but she actually go do the shopping and they give her the money for the food. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, why can't I go find another fucking job and get her life together? That's what Nia needs to do. They just keep getting fired from jobs and this and that. It's crazy. Yeah, look like the oil from in your car. And then this little fryer. And she actually went and got another fryer because they don't even look like the one she had before. So you all knows all you do is fry chicken. Why didn't you get a bigger fryer? Like she's another one. She just can't do nothing right. You've been in this game 20 something years. That's what makes you a little. What makes you worse than Betty Joe to me is because you've been in this game 20 something years as it relates to having kids. And this is still how you moving. No career, nothing. Still pillar to post after 20 years. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And you don't and ain't nothing about you saying that you want to change. You run your damn mouth, but you don't nothing changes. Your kids are truly your government handouts.
Get them babies. Time to eat while it's hot.
I can't hear you yelling across the house.
I ain't trying to get dirty. Time to eat. Come on. What are they waiting on? Sit out. I'm tired too. Shit.
What are you doing?
Join your papa, Lee and Kaya. If
Look
I
at
call
the
y'all
oil.
again, y'all not eating. Let's go. To the table. Go to the table. Everybody pull out the benches. Pull out the baby high chair. I mean, everybody sitting on benches. I mean, everybody sitting in their high chair.
What the fuck are you yelling for? Shut up. Hold up. Let me see something. Cause y'all know I just peruse through these, right? I don't look at the whole thing because I want to look at it with you guys. I just look enough if it's something we can really talk about. So yeah, let me see something.
You yelling across the house.
Oh, look at that.
I ain't trying to get dirty. Time to eat. Come on. What are they waiting on? Sit out. I'm tired too. Shit. Join your papa, Lee and Kaya. If I call y'all again, y'all not eating. Let's go. To the table. Go to the table. Everybody pull out the benches. Pull out the.
Oh Jesus, best boo baby. I'm sorry guys, I missed her again. I'm trying to see this little baby girl. Hold on.
Y'all not eating. Let's go.
Turn this down because she working my damn nose.
Go to the table.
Right here. Look at that. And she outside running around like that in the summer. That part, Diane. That little girl outside running around looking like this in the middle of the summer. Still not potty trained. Lord have mercy. This is sad. Hair not combed. The benches are right here, stacked up, that she yelling about, like they always stacked up. And she tried to talk like they always just come and sit down and eat. Jeez, Lord have mercy, poor baby.
Everybody pull out the benches. Pull out the baby high chair. I mean, everybody sitting on benches. I mean, everybody sitting in their high chair. Whoever the little one.
Everybody
I don't want nobody sitting nowhere on the floors or nowhere in the room eating in my darn room. I need everybody the kitchen area. I need everybody in the kitchen. Y'all know the rules. If you mess up, you're gonna clean up. Y'all not messing up my house. Everybody, teamwork make the what? Teamwork make the what? I ain't hearing it clear. No. Teamwork make the what? No, Lon. Clearly. Teamwork make the what? All right, then. You too, nigga. Yeah.
Oh no, she's alive.
What's already done?
Isaiah. Put that beside. Lena.
Where's my son?
Lena.
I don't know what she said.
I mean, she really bringing them to the table to eat some meat and Doritos out of a bag and making a big deal about it.
Maja.
What? I don't know where she said that.
That's Kaya showing glue. That's Leah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sit it down. Leah right here. Kaya right there. Sit down. Get her chair. Papa, hey, Shay.
I know this door. But that's that.
Who missing?
Which one is
Who missing?
Kara?
And what's she gonna do with it? 80%. She chooses not to buy food for her household. So what is all that gonna do for her? She hides whatever food she do get that's supposed to be in the pantry. So that wouldn't do nothing for her because she don't want to buy food for them. That's a choice. Getting all them damn food stamps. That's a choice that she don't have food in that house for those kids to eat. Yeah. This is wow. And then the chicken just sitting here. I thought they was eating Doritos and chicken. There's no vegetables, no starch. There's nothing going on here. Just some chips. And this is a snack. What you giving him right here, that's something you would feed them for a snack. Now, if you had it all fixed, like really doing it the way it's supposed to, it could be a lunch. But that's not a dinner. It's pretty much the same thing she puts on a little styrofoam plate. She'll throw Doritos on the plate, put some meat, and give it to them. That's really the same thing that she always do. She just gave them individual bags this time. That's it. Not offer them anything to drink, nothing.
That's Kaya's.
Oh, she.
I
don't have one.
You don't have one. Okay, yours are not. All right, y'all need to pop in yours right here. Quick snack, come on, cause I already eat. Get this. What? Eat with your hand. Dip that thing up and eat it. What you're supposed to do. Finger food. You fried this chicken for everybody. I want chicken.
She told him to eat with his hand, but it's all soggy. Well, it's hard to eat.
You say no?
Grease dripping.
You don't want chicken? Okay. Don't say that when it done fried. It smell good now. Because you do it every time. Have a seat. I got a drink. Have a seat. Go eat first before you get anything to drink. You gotta eat first. Y'all summer almost over to where y'all eat up everything.
I don't know why summer over. I'm not. I'll turn me over.
They want them. Turn the ceiling fan on.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna come down so.
You get drink after you eat. You know the rules.
Yep.
Exactly.
Please be
That's what I
quiet.
said.
Thank you.
Snack. And she up here hoorah about damn fried chicken.
I ain't hear nobody saying I gotta say it every time. No, hold on, stop, boys. Everybody together. 1, 2, 3. Amen. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this food my baby's about to receive, or their third meal of the night. They eat so much. Thank you, Lord, for their third meal of the day. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for blessing us to be here together. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for our beautiful house. Thank you, Lord, for everything you have done for us. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for our true supporters that support us through our journey on all our platforms. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
They third meal of the day, but you say you wasn't there. You just got home. So how was the third meal of the day? And that again, she thinks that's a meal. So that's why you know she's lying. But she want to include God in on her lie. She's again pathological liar. She's very conniving. She's full of shit. She's horrible. She's a horrible mother. Everybody sitting at the table get the same amount of food. And she making sure Papa gets something. Mm-mm-mm.
How's that?
Hey, enjoy your food. Lee, I know you ain't eating in that room. I need you in the kitchen area. Hey, Shad, Papa in the kitchen area. Get out the rooms, eating. Get in here now. I'm telling y'all too many times that we don't want roaches and ants. Get in here now.
She just,
Eat in the kitchen.
and that's why I say Betty Jo's going to be like her. She's going that route because all she doing is yelling with her back to the kids. She doesn't ever engage with her kids. She's another one. She don't sit and engage, sit down and eat with her kids. She don't do any of that. This whole time you've been yelling with your back turned. I'm not understanding. Like, I don't know what kind of impact you think that's supposed to have, but that's not how you do this thing. Yeah. That's so Rain. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. That's a part of her lies. That's why this is titled what it is. Yeah, the kids have been with her. They was gone for a little minute because she was getting evicted. But yeah, the last couple of videos I've done on her, the kids have been around. So they wasn't gone all summer. She was just lying. They probably would have been if she didn't get somewhere to stay. But yeah. Yeah. Exactly. They are to eat 6 times, 3 full meals, at least 2 snacks with leftovers and just being able to go in there and eat. That's their food stamps. Right? You went to the government and asked for food stamps because you have 8 kids. And they gave you that amount according to the fact you have 8 kids. So that's their food. So what are we talking about here? I don't know. That's the question. Probably because you tore the place up, kids running amok, CPS visits. Who knows, child? Because when they was finally able to get in that, because you know the place was raggedy, and she finally had to call them because there was holes in the ceiling and all kinds of old mess. So when they finally got up in there and probably seen the condition of the place, they was probably like, no, this is it. You got to go. You know, who knows? I'm just assuming that's what it is because, yeah. Um, yeah, again, don't know. Because, you know, she another one that don't tell you nothing. But it's on the records. I meant to pull it up, actually. And I forgot. Remember, I showed it before that she was, it was in the process. But she tried to make it sound like she was just moving because she wanted to move. No, that wasn't it. Oh, what's that in the bowl for those you just coming in? Hey, Banana. Seasoned salt chicken. She took each individual piece of chicken and sprinkled seasoned salt on it. So it's seasoned salt chicken. You know, like you have lemon pepper chicken, you know, your garlic, honey, whatever, Parmesan chicken. That's seasoned salt chicken. That's what that is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's all right. You don't have to take a mental break from her now because she's kind of trying to post a lot now, but she wasn't really posting for at least a good 2 months or so. Every once in a while, she'll put something up because she didn't have nothing to post. She don't have no content, you know that. And the content she put out is boring. The only reason we talk about this because we're looking at the amount of food she feed her kids and the way she did that chicken. But you know her crap be boring. Yeah, Banana and Danny. Seasoned salt chicken. That's what it is. Shit. Make no damn sense. Hey, Ashley. Mm-hmm. Let's continue.
Operation, let's go. Can y'all turn the phone down, please? Lord be with me, Jesus, please. Somebody so darn tired working these 2 jobs. Ain't making no sense right now. You lucky I love your ass. I wouldn't wait to you do yourself. You do mad.
You love me, girl.
Shit, love ain't got nothing to do with this here.
You nuts.
That's some damn love. You get out my face, girl. You're gonna sit down somewhere.
Why, you tired of having a grown daughter?
I ain't never tired of having no grown daughter. No, you can't never go back to a kid, woman. I put 4 in at a time once the grease get hot. I put 4 in at a time, but all this will be getting cooked tonight because my babies, they like chicken, especially some boys. I know my deep fryer is small, but I'm gonna get a bigger one real soon because my other one was in the storage. So I put 4 in at a time. There's just an extra one there, and I put once it get hot.
What storage? You had a small. You went and bought this fryer. Probably got it from the Goodwill somewhere because it already looked old and tore up from the floor up. Because you had a different fryer in that other place. So why didn't you go get it out of storage instead of going and getting this black one? Liar. They just don't care what lies fall out their mouth. Just say anything. Her chat saying the same thing I was saying. Someone said, I hope that ain't dinner. I would be starving after that. A bag of chips and 1 scoop of meat. That was some nasty looking grease. Oh, they get a piece of chicken too? Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing. And people saying you got to serve a full meal and they won't be so hungry. That's the part she missing. Like you don't feed them nothing and then you think they're not going to keep running around trying to find food. My boys love my chicken. They don't get nothing else. What the fuck are you talking about? Seasoned salt chicken. What the hell? With some flour through on top.
And then let it fry. So I got 4 now. I'll do another 4 in a minute. But I go ahead and flour in case I'm doing something to the house. Now you can just drop it in there and take the oven out. So I do 4 at a time. This grease ain't really near hot. But it is plugged up. And we just waiting on it. I'm not going to set this back in the refrigerator until it's time to cook it. Can I open the refrigerator? Hold the handles to the refrigerator. I'm done with this batch and I'll fry the next batch. Just don't want to have it leaving out all over the counter. Yep. Put it back on. Put it on top, sir. No, put it on top. I got to reach. I got to finish frying on it tonight. I'm doing 4 at a time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's sold in the freezer. Now you got the cups up there, right? You got
I got cups that I wrote their names on. Where they at, y'all? Oh, where they at? I don't know. Get up. Come on.
I'm gonna let that get hot. We got on 375. Shouldn't take long. Do that. Go that way. Oh my God, you let a mosquito in here. Jesus, Lord, help me. Any trash? Where does the trash go? In the what? And why? We want to keep it here what? Clean. All trash. When the trash is full, Junior, what do? Come and tell who? Dump it and tell mama.
Nobody come dump.
Dump it and tell mama so we can go take it out to the recycle bin. There should be no reason why our trash should be okay. Well, drink all over the floor, but anyway, rooms to change. Nothing throw against the wall. Everything right down before you go to bed, and chores need to be complete. Y'all remember the rules? Because if I've been at work right now, my house has been messed up. When I come back, I'm gonna be mad. But y'all been doing good.
Why are you saying all this in the camera? Like this performance you doing, girlfriend? Stop. It's a bunch of bullshit. Just stop it, Nika. Like seriously, this is bullcrap.
With it lately, so that's good. That's good. I come home, the house nice and clean. I appreciate it.
You got cups in that cabinet? The red one?
Cups of wellness.
No, I'm asking for the one we got.
Cups of wellness.
I literally have one in the sink.
I'm off the dish.
No, what I did was. Where's that? I'm looking for
Stop right there, baby.
Come in, stop.
Everybody go in the dining room area and sit down and drink and eat when they done. The dining room is the girls. The boys check their hallways. Living room, dining room need to be done. Now you got.
No, the red cups are not right there because what I did was I wrote cut names on y'all cups and I told y'all to keep up with them. So that means y'all already responded. Because it's supposed to be in the same. Am I right? Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot.
I'm replacing one.
I don't know why Naya got to act like she the mama too. I don't like that. Be a sister. You don't need to keep. She always talking to them crazy, like she their mother. Like it's crazy. I don't like that. If you want to act like the damn mother, then act like it all the time and go feed your siblings properly. If she got it on mute, I don't even know if she realized it. You want to act like a mama, then act like a mama all the time and stop riding around with your mama eating and not getting nothing for your siblings. It's like you just want to act like a mama when you want to boss them around. That's it. Exactly, Elaine. Turn the camera and let us see if it's nice and clean. Exactly. That's why if Naya leave again, she gonna fall apart because they both sound off each other. They're both codependent on each other, and it's horrible. It's horrible. And that's why when them kids do get taken away, Naya don't care because she love it because she gets all the attention. She could care less when kids get taken away. Exactly. Oh, Reddick said it's a 2-bedroom. Mm. Yeah, in order to go to summer camp, they would have to come. A bus would have to come pick them up. But she ain't gonna take them.
That grease look like kind of dirty to me, but we used it the other night. We're gonna see how it fries. Thanks for the gift, y'all. Appreciate it.
Look like the car.
We're gonna see how it goes.
Did earlier.
I mean, acting like it's ready. Let's see right now. I know y'all say I need a bigger deep fryer, but you got to wait. So I get one. It ain't that hot yet, so we're gonna put the top back on it, and then it'll start sizzling like it's supposed to. I got it on 375, and it'll fry like it's supposed to in a minute. Not yet, but it is on, so just waiting a moment for it to sizzle.
Always using that same towel to wipe everything down. Cross-contamination. Cross-contamination. And that little bottle of dish detergent. She killed me with that. Going to the dollar store, getting that one little cheap bottle of dish detergent. Even in Walmart, they sell a big bottle. She won't even get the big bottle of dish detergent. She always get that little small bottle. She's made spaghetti before. It don't never look good. And she used more pasta than she do meat, like always. Yeah.
Oh, your phone about to die, girl. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fry the chicken. Finish doing what I gotta do. get my behind in here and relax for a little bit. It was a busy day for me. Thank you guys for all of us on all my platforms. I love you guys. To the one speakers truly. Hope you have a blessed night. I am tired. I'm hot. I've been doing a lot of running around and getting things done around here lately. So I'm gonna see you back on my next live. That'll be soon. I love you all. Until one speakers truly. Good night.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the 2 bedrooms. I mean, maybe somebody know that live in the area. So I'm not confirming nor denying because I don't know. Um, yeah, everything about that fryer is filthy. The oil looked like oil from the car. Yeah, Banana, we've talked about this before. Take that hamburger meat, and there's many things she can do with that hamburger meat, right? And if she don't want to do that, there's convenience foods in the grocery store that you can buy. You can buy Salisbury steak already made. Buy 2 containers, make some sides, feed them damn kids. If it's something you don't feel that confident in making, then go buy it. The kids get food stamps. All right, make some sides with it. Go buy the meat and then go bake some sides. She don't want to because she don't care. She don't care. So she can cut it out with all that. Yeah, she put a whole bunch of sugar in her spaghetti. Yeah, she made spaghetti. But again, it's sugar. It's more sugar than meat. Yeah, you want to be honest about it. It's more sugar than meat. All right, hold the line. Let's do this. Talk to your neighbor. Let's look at the video. Let's look at the video she put out with her sidekick, as usual. They, ain't nothing new. You know. Um, yeah. So hold the line and get it ready. Ridiculous, dude. I just cannot. I don't know. And again, it ain't. I guess I will never know. And so when I'm saying that, I don't necessarily know. I already know that I'm not gonna know. But it just baffles me that there's people out here like this that have kids, and the people in her chat that not the people that be going in on it because there be a lot of them, but the ones that be, they send her gifts and they send all kinds of stuff in her chat. hmm Um, Jobs always screaming labor high or wants to send you home. Hold up. I'm reading her. Jobs always screaming labor high or wants to send you home. Can't. She meant to say, they make. Oh, so let me repeat it. I'm sorry, guys. Jobs always screaming labor high or wants to send you home. Can't make money like that. Supposed to have been that, but it's THT. She forgot the A. So unless she was just trying to abbreviate, but that's the name of this video she did. And we're gonna look at this because we're gonna hear the bull crap she getting ready to say. And of course, her sidekick there running her damn mouth because she can't ever stay at home. She always got to be in the mix, right? The little girl, just at home running amok because they don't ever bring her with them, and they just out and about eating and carrying on. Like she never have her baby girl with her. That one time we seen the other day in the video, but for the most part, the word never is yeah because she don't have her with her. She just have at home. Niggas run Nia's life and she'll do the rest of the 8 if they don't leave. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. That's why I say it's going to take some people coming in their lives to actually get them away because they're not going to do it on their own. Now, I can't speak for them. It's 8 of them. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, at least half of them going to get the hell on by their own will, and the rest of them get away with the help of other people. speaking life into them, going to the military, going off to college, doing something. Doing something. Some of them we already know they already far behind as far as they grade, in their grade levels. So we already know how that's gonna pan out, right? Yeah. So Nika's a co-falling too that lies and tells her food looks good, she's cute and a good mother. I think these people have to lie to live, so they find people to lie to, right? Because these people, like Nika, not the only one out here. Like when I'm saying that, like there's people like her, just like with Betty Joe. So of course they looking at her, and that's all good to them. What she doing? She's trying. She's doing her best. That's what they love to say. Let's get into it. Now, hold on.
Coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Something on my knee. Anyways, I was just at work. I posted on my Facebook and go over there and read it. Just was at work. I went and clock in when I know I wasn't really ready to clock in right then and there. I had to handle some stuff with Kira. Make a long story short, went into work for 30 minutes. They doing their little thing with them talking on their little headphones and stuff. And if you want to go home, you can go home. It's up to you. Just any third. When somebody says something to me like that, I just being who I am now and being that I'm more mature than what I was before, I just respect the game and say, okay, it's what it do. I can make money both ways at the same time in the real world as being me, as being Shanika Grant, a public influencer. I try.
Jeez. She gonna say it more than once. She really thinks she's a public influence. She's a celebrity. That's what she's getting ready to say. Like it's what I mean about you. You uneducated fools. Y'all just throw words out. Don't know the meaning behind the word. Just throw the word out. What are you influencing? This what I'll be getting about people on this internet. They want to call themselves social media influencers. What are you influencing? Mm.
Respect a lot of people, and a lot of people don't respect me. But at the end of the day, my point across is I just walk into work. I come into work. I want to work. I'm here to work. I'm not here to play around, play games. So at the end of the day, to my perspective, I went into work. I clocked in. I worked for 30 minutes. I didn't have a problem working, because if I had a problem where I would have took my 2 legs and walked in there and worked. You feel me? But at the end of the day, a lot of people just don't understand. Like being a public influencer, you don't bring that stuff into the workplace. And that's one thing I have learned with most of the jobs I have worked. I don't bring my public life into the workplace, because a lot of people that do see me know me from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. When they do notice, oh, you Miss Nika, you such and such, or you famous, or you that third. Me personally, I say, leave it at the door, leave it where it's at. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I just
You famous. So people tell you famous. And the gag is what people know you for is negativity. They know you for losing your kids, CPS being involved, and you neglecting your children, you riding around Sumter, eating in your car. They don't know you for anything positive. They know you for begging, getting online begging and lying. That's what when they see you, they recognize you from that. You the talk of the town, like, and just for you to think you just said all this at your mouth, like you making money and you this and you that. I gotta watch what I do because I'm a public influencer working at a peon damn job as old as you are with damn all these damn kids. Shit.
ahead and just get my ass off the clock, grab me some food, grab me some fries or some chicken wings, about to get ready to eat again. Not worry about the outside world and what they got going on. Because due to respect, I talk to my daughter about everything. Like I told her, like she could already tell you how I felt before I went in there today. I didn't want to go because I was like, the other day I had to work my first job late. My manager had already had me on the schedule, and I had that job first. So due to respect, I called them, let them know I'm not gonna be able to make it because my other job got me here late, in which they have too many people that they hire anyway at this spot I work at. So I didn't go into work, but I did call. It wasn't a no call, no show. And today, the doctor gave me an excuse to be out of work for my daughter, my baby girl, Kira. And I had to go today. I went, read the excuse, in my car.
Now, she did a video before this one, I do believe, and she's in the car eating. I think it's beef stew. And I think Kira's in the back. She don't ever show the kids, of course. We just got a glimpse of that one with that hair the last time. But the child was sitting right behind her, but you couldn't see. But the child had a can of Coke. So it must have been Kira, because she said in the title, she said, taking Kira to an appointment. This the same day. So you ate beef stew in the car earlier. Now this is what you eating in the car. Nothing for the kids at home, though. Now, I don't know what the child in the back was eating, but yeah. So this is what her and Naya sitting in the car eating right now. That's why she have a half a tray, because they split the food. So that's what I'm saying about you, Naya. You want to act like you the mama until you not. Because a mama feed their kids. They make sure their kids are taken care of. An older sibling wouldn't feel comfortable all the time like you do, eating away from your siblings. So you just like your mother. Horrible.
So, what it do? I ain't gonna worry about all that. Let bygones be bygones, right? I'm already out the place. I'm eating me some food. I'm enjoying myself. I ain't gonna worry about nothing. And I ain't gonna worry about nothing. This money gonna float regardless of what God got us. But Shit, that in my. You want to switch or you good? Good.
Long hair don't care. She went in anyway, because that's what she was explaining right here. Is that she had an excuse from Kyra's doctor point where she didn't have to go to work. And she probably didn't go to work she said she worked 2 jobs. So I don't think she went to the morning job, but she went to the evening job, and they supposedly, and even the way she telling that don't jive with me. Like, she making it sound like they just made a broad announcement if you want to go home. No, they was talking to her. And I'm like this, I'm with you, Ellen. Something happened and she was sent home. She'll come back and say she was fired. Exactly. And like somebody else said, yeah, every job, or you said, Ellen, every job, everybody else is the problem. They never do wrong. Even you not getting fired from Piggly Wiggly. That's everybody else's fault but yours. Y'all go to these jobs in this little bitty town and keep getting fired. No accountability, like I said in my title. No, these two right here, everything is always done to them.
You want to switch? Nah, yeah, I've been singing that song. Now I got you singing it. That's what she said. She been eating. All right, Suki. All right, Suki. I've been singing that song. Last time, what? I said, that was Suki been saying. You want to switch? Anyways, make a long story short, if it was like another way around, I was a little bit younger, I probably would have said some mess out of my mouth that I didn't want to say to somebody. Like, do it look like I want to go home and say something smart or something, but it ain't looking like I used to be. I promise you. But it wasn't no disrespect towards me, so that's why I ain't thought about it in that way. I just thought about it like, hey, they must have been plotting on that before I even got in there to say they wanted to send me back home. Grown woman right here.
See right there? It was a plot. Yeah, because you probably did something you weren't supposed to do. Because it's like y'all always think somebody out to get y'all. because you don't do the right things. They're the kind of people that walk around in situations like this on the job. You're not doing the right thing, but they always out to get you. They always riding you. They always saying something to you because you're not doing the right thing. Nobody's just going to be bothering you for the most part just to be bothering you. Whether it's you coming in late, because I think I've seen a post about that where you came in late one day. That's the kind of stuff you do. And you think everybody's supposed to just revolve around you because you need a job. Like that one video you did, you made it sound like just because you applied to a job, they just supposed to hire you. That's not how this thing works. If you're not qualified and there's a better candidate, then that's what it's going to be. But you got sent home, but you got enough wherewithal to get some food, but nothing for your kids.
I was in my big girl panties, okay? Period. We gonna eat, right?
We eating regardless, huh?
We gonna survive out here. You feel me?
Nah, yeah, we eat regardless, but your siblings
So
don't get to
play
eat
funky.
regardless.
Go out here and want a job and want to work. You walk into work, it means you want to be at work, even though before you get there, you probably don't even want to be there, but you're there. Because you know what your responsibilities are when you go in there. Some people don't have nothing to worry about. They still staying with their parents, you know? But me, I got a family to feed. I got 10 kids that I'm working and I'm living for.
Yeah, some people still stay with their parents, like your two oldest. And 10 kids. No, they're not kids. You got 2 young adults. Now, I have my own thoughts about young adults still being at home. They at home saving money, going to school, working. They don't need to be put out yet. They're not ready. They need to get their feet and get their footing up under them nice and good, get their credit up, their money up. As long as they're doing something, not just laying around doing nothing. And y'all struggling. This girl, either one of them don't have a car. So you ripping and running around for them and doing all this and that and still calling them. No, they need to be contributing. They in the house, then they both should be working and contributing since you got all these kids up in there.
I'll never be a sucker to say I'm not going to walk into a job. Even though I don't want to walk into there, I don't have to. These are my legs. But that's what they do because they always watching. There's always somebody watching. And I know they've been watching. Because when I used to go there, the one with the directions would holler out the window, oh, you famous, you this.
Girl, you not famous.
Do what you do best. Be a beloved influencer. Eat, bone up a seat. We're gonna work hard just right for next. The digest our souls.
Right there.
Oh, that high expensive shit. They go around.
We went. Oh, this. Oh, yeah.
Some Oreos or some snickerdoodles. Something like that.
I like mine with the M&M's here.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm more mature than what I was back in the day. If y'all knew me back in the day, every night that mouthpiece from.
Oh, it's my
mouth used to go.
I've been wondering where I hear from sometimes.
It used to go off. Now I just say.
And Naya, you think it's cute too, right? I hear you over there mumbling. I was wondering where I got my mouth from, and that's why you're in the situation you're in. Because everybody don't have to fool with your nasty mouth and your nasty attitude, just your mama. And that's why you're going to be in the same predicament she is. And the kids going to start to roll in here soon too. As soon as you can find you a fool. Okay? She going to be in the same pattern as her mom. Same pattern. And you sitting there thinking it's cool because your mouth is reckless. There's nothing cute about that. Ain't nothing cute about you. Ain't nothing cute about your nasty mouth and your nasty attitude. Nothing. Yeah. This pathetic. Many people have been on the same. Yeah. That's what I say. 20 years in the game. She should be on she should have a long record of being at one job by now. 20 years into this. hopping around from part-time job to part-time job. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you got all these kids. And just the fact that you just keep riding around eating, and this just don't affect you. It don't bother you at all that you just do this every day, 2 or 3 times a day, and your kids just at home running around. And you just supposed to be likable. If y'all got to know me, I don't want to fucking know you. You're a horrible person. I don't need to. I know everything I need to know about you. Just watching you here, this is more than a notion for me. And then to go into that house, oh hell no, hell no. Move around with that.
Chicken fry. And I got lemonade. They got pissed me off a little bit though. I'm looking at them like, what just got in here? I know y'all fucking ain't tripping right now.
You gotta keep doing something for me to go off on you.
What they did today, just a few minutes ago, like, bro, what? Well, I got it in me. I just ain't disrespecting nobody. Yeah, every time I make a video, I gotta turn up just a little bit. Lemonade was busted. I keep quiet about a lot of things in my life that I don't talk about.
Well, all the things that's going on in your life right now, we're not focusing. I'm not even focusing on what happened to you in your childhood and all that shit. We passed that. We passed it because you 10 kids in, so you done had plenty of time to get this thing together, but you don't want to. That's it, and that's all. And this is where you at, and this is why we're gonna talk about it, how we talk about it. Seriously, because we can't just keep sitting around here giving these grown people excuses because of what happened in their childhood. Again, like we said the other day, at some point you got to get this shit together. And these 8, well, you ought to run the first 2. That's a wrap. These other 8, they deserve better. It don't matter what you went through. Build a bridge, get over that shit. The bridge should already been built. You should already be over that motherfucker, and you should be done getting your life together for these 8 kids. But this is what you choose to do. Ride around eating all day, making excuses about everything, saying the government's supposed to take care of you because you got kids. Yeah, she said that out her mouth. She's one of the ones that believe the government's supposed to take care of her. All right, so we're not going to sit up here and talk about your childhood and all that. We not. I understand that's a generational thing. All your family's probably on government assistance, and that's what's wrong with the system, because it's too many generations that have been on the government system, been on government assistance. Right, too many generations. Because the ones riding in the car with you, she gonna be on it too. Because her nasty attitude, ain't no man gonna want to be around her. No, He'll have sex with her just like her mama, but he not gonna be around her. Yeah.
That needs some water in it. God damn. Let that water go down. That thing. Thank you.
I didn't put that much ice in it. Slow.
Thank you. And let that plate go when I'm turning it.
And the thing is, too, Naya, you snipper getting fired from Piggly Wiggly for giving your mama free food. It would even look better if you was getting food for the whole family. Then, it would look better. It's still wrong, but you just feeding her. Yeah.
Gotta go in there, goes up.
Yeah, all the ghetto folks sing that song. That's their theme song. Yeah, it's like she's not traumatized when she with a man, right? She's famous, but she's house hopping every year. Then sitting on Facebook begging. She always begging for money because she's moving over to Facebook. I didn't get over to her Facebook today, but that's where she do a lot of her posting, and she always over there begging. But she famous. Yeah, doing all that. We're gonna stop it here. I mean, it's a short one, but we'll stop it here and just go ahead and move on around. I just wanted you to hear that little part. She's a public influencer and she's famous. But she doing the same thing she do in every video, eating. This every video you're gonna see her sitting in the car driving and eating.
Near the mirror. I should remember I was pregnant. What am I doing? Need to stop.
Eat chicken every day.
I came in the wrong room. I thought that's the way they come in.
You tell her.
I'm gonna eat a human like that.
Yeah. That's really how you have to end it off. Hey, Monica Domes, welcome in. Yeah, very sad. It's just it's even beyond sad. I just get tongue tied because she. Mm, she just you can tell she slow in the brain, always holding food up to the camera like people don't know what the hell chicken look like. And I know I saw in it earlier someone was like, CPS failing and this and that. But we've had this conversation before, and when you look at the reality of it, where are they going to put 8 kids in something? Forget the system can be piss poor and broken and all of that, which obviously, even though that new case manager be on that ass, but still, y'all keep giving the kids back to her because who's getting ready to take these 8 kids? So they, if anything, they would have to split them up and get them out that state. At least get them out that vicinity of South Carolina. That's the only way it will work. And that's the only way it will work because there's nobody around there finna take no 8 kids. It'll be really hard to even put 8 kids in a foster situation. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even just unhealthy eating, or you don't know if you're talking about these 2 idiots in the car. You're talking about the kids. Oh yeah, but Nika has high blood pressure. She just don't take her medicine. Yeah, Nika already has high blood pressure. I mean, she probably more likely she has high cholesterol. Yeah, she already got all that. Mm-hmm. But the kids, oh yeah, them kids gonna have issues because they don't eat enough food, and then when they do eat, she just cooked them seasoned salt chicken. Okay, seasoned salt chicken. That's what she fed them. And that's what she always feeding because everything is crowded with sea. She put all that seasoned salt in that greasy ground beef, and then she turned around and put all that seasoned salt in on the chicken, and she do that all the time. She's horrible. All right, let's move on down the gutter though. Well, we down in the gut anyway, because these two right here, y'all know how I feel about them. They both there neck and neck. This one right here, getting ready to be just like Nika. She probably gonna wind up having the same amount of kids too. So yeah, how she rocking and rolling. So you never know. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the one she put out today, last day in Texas, moving 9 months, pregnant with 2 toddlers. Now, hold on. Let me see something real quick before we do that. Hold up. Let's look at a few comments and then we're gonna then we'll get into it. Let's finish up the conversation about Nika. We need to come up with a name for Nika, guys. We need a name for Nika because we don't have one for her. We got one for everybody but her. We need a name. Latrice still in here? We need a name.
And at this big grown age is somebody who act like cause and effect does not exist. Like, yes, your actions caused this outcome. Yes, what you did lit the match. Like, why are you surprised and playing victim? Okay, accountability is at an all-time low. You got to learn how to accept your L's like you accept your wins. And one thing I can't stand at this big grown age is somebody who act like cause and effect does not exist. Like, yes, your actions caused this outcome. Yes, what you did lit the match. Like, why are you surprised and playing victim? Okay, accountability is at an all-time low. You got to learn how to accept your L's like you accept your wins. And one thing
And that's it, and that's all. Okay? Yeah. All this whining, all this and that, time out. It's time to get your feet in the ground. Let's go. You got all these kids. It's time to make it happen. It's enough of this letting life, you need to get out here and make it happen. Yeah, we got big worm, snapping turtle. Now, snapping turtle, not too bad. Let's see what else we can add to the list. Let's see. Yeah, everybody famous because social media, right? Yeah, until they not. You know you greedy when you lick the bottom of the straw when you pull it out the cup. Especially her. That's the problem. Only time them babies ate good when she's pregnant with them. She's just ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but do I like this bird at all? Me neither. I don't like this, and it's because of the way you treat your kids. That's sitting. That's all. Y'all can ride around doing what the hell you want to do, but the kids sitting at home dealing with scraps because you keep everything hid in the back of that old dirty car. All right, let's get into Betty Joe. So this is a vlog she put out because, like I said before, y'all saw it too. She was gonna put out vlogs. So, of course, she titled it "What We've Been Saying Over Here" because she's always over here, peeping and creeping. So she titled it "Last Day in Texas, Moving 9 months Pregnant with 2 toddlers." Yeah, because again, reactors run you. That's it, and that's all. Let's go.
All right, so I'm selling this shit.
Oh, guys, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. You're coming in. Hit that like button for me. You're in the bushes. Please hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the bed that I bought. This is days later. I know I look crazy. Did you knock this over? There you go. See? Yeah. You know, you want to knock shit over? You're going to pick it up. Stop touching stuff. I just moved this from under my bed. Anyway, let me get this out. This guy's coming to pick it up. Hold on. Okay, and just like that, it's gone, y'all. Okay, cool. Now somebody's coming to pick that up. I'm selling that. Not my TV, just the TV stands. What do you sell? The TV? Yeah, and I gotta take this stuff, these 2 boxes, and this to the trash. I mean, I don't have to do this. I want to do this. I could just leave all this shit in here, or I could have the movers take it to the trash. But I feel like this shit is in my way, so I want it out of my way. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and this is a long ass vlog, huh? This vlog's all over the place. You guys are seeing me like in days. Just look like this is like a weekly vlog, I guess. I'm going to do their closet. I know there's gonna be a lot more trash when I get done with that, and I gotta do the bathrooms. And I'm pretty much done, almost done, pretty much. And I have one more day to go. So I'm just happy I'm getting everything out and I'm selling everything. Get it, take it. I don't want it. I don't want this shit. What's going on, y'all? And I'm doing this by myself. Let me make this very clear. I'm doing my move by myself because I want to. I've had a lot of offers to help me. My dad offered to come and help me move. But if you guys know me, you guys know how independent I am. And I just like to get shit done the way I like to get shit done. And it's really not good. I need to get out of this not wanting to be around people and not wanting to deal with people. I need to get out of this mode, and I will. But I can admit it. I'm like a hermit. Like, I like to be by myself. I do. Not only when it comes to men, but just when it comes to people in general. Like, I
Let me get, I forgot to get my mind ready for this. She liked to be by herself, not even when it come to men. All that right there was a lie. That's why I say they tell a story, they tell a lie. They tell a story, they tell a lie. Who's sitting up here looking like you looking right there, looking a hot ass mess, wanting to do it by themselves? And you a hermit. You a hermit because nobody wants to be around you. I don't know, Sam. The thing is, I think she's talking about this stepdad when she says dad. I think she's talking about the stepdad. She's not talking about the dad that has never been around. At least that's how I'm taking it. Yeah. It just be like, you listen to the reactors and then you come out here and make a video saying all this. Because even though this was done before she left Texas, we were already saying this. We were already talking about you packing up, you pregnant, da 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 da. Yeah. Now you got to come out here and address it in a video. Girl, stop it. Stop it. Nobody doing all this with you. That's why you leaving everything behind, because you're getting tired. So why wouldn't you want help? I think she had movers come and move the stuff into the U-Haul. The boxes and stuff into the U-Haul that's hitched up to the car that she got to drive from Texas to California. Yeah. So I think she hired somebody to come do that. Now, she couldn't hire nobody to come and pack the stuff up for her because she didn't have enough money. So all they can come and do is pack up the U-Haul for her so she can drive it across the country. God dang.
like just me and my kids. And I know it's because I've been living like this for so long. Like, I've been away from family for so long, living on my own, just with my kids. You understand? So yeah, I'm gonna get out of this though. I'm gonna get out of this mode because I don't like being like this. Even my dad offered, he was like, baby, I'll fly out there and I can come with you and I can help you. And I'm like, no. And I blamed it on him. I was like, Dad, you have like your own little routine and I don't want to get you out of your routine. And he's like, He's like, Livy, it's not a big deal, but it's really me. I have my own routine and I don't want to be bothered with anybody. You know what I mean? Stop saying that. That's really what it is. But I need to get out of that shit because it's not good. So I love y'all. And I'll see you when I see you. Okay, y'all. So okay. So tonight is the last night here. And turning my phone off. I hate when my phone does that. Tonight is the last night here.
In the comment section.
Turn this shit all the way off. Thank you. I'll show you the progress. The babies are in the tub. Did you unplug the thing? Did you unplug the thing? Did you unplug it? Okay. Everything is pretty much packed. Let me show y'all. The room, pretty much packed. Everything is packed. Kids stuff. Bathrooms are packed up. Okay, so yeah, everything looks everywhere. This stuff, I'm gonna have the movers take to the.
Now, y'all, this table right here, I think Jen bought that table, or one of the subscribers bought that table. Now, we already know she went to California. She's living in somebody else's house. That's why she couldn't take all this stuff. But this is what when we say it's pathetic. Yeah. That all this stuff that you throwing away, which, I'm sure some of it need to be thrown away. But it's just the mere fact that you went from bad to worse and you had to get rid of everything because you going to live in somebody's bedroom. Grown woman with all these kids, you got to go live in somebody's bedroom. So this what we mean about like you fools out here that be buying stuff and giving these people stuff. You see how they treat it? Because why you throwing this table away? You could have gave that to the Goodwill. Yeah.
Trash, because this is all trash. Okay. Now I have more trash in the kitchen. I might just leave most of this shit in here, honestly. Oh my God, I have to take my elephant.
Listen how she talking. That's that old trailer park trash nonsense that you just leave a bunch of stuff in an apartment. And she's going to explain why. But it doesn't matter why you explaining why. That's so trashy. That's really you showing the type of person that you are when you do this. So trashy and gutterish.
I forgot.
And if you had got some help, remember you had so many people offering to help you, then you wouldn't have to leave all that stuff in there. You would actually clean that apartment out the way it's supposed to be. So right here, let me pause it. Let me try to catch it. Shoot. Hold on, guys.
I forgot.
What is this little black thing right here? What is this little black thing sitting here by the refrigerator? What is that? I need somebody to give me an answer. Yeah, they in the tub together and they 4 and 2. She's still letting them take baths together. And that girl be pooping on herself and everything else. Ugh, nasty. What is that? Okay, 80% got it first. All right. Now, who remember yesterday when we did a reaction? And she said, and I may have not played that part, but you could have heard it in another reactors channel if they played that whole live she did the other day when she was in the room. And she said she ordered a new air conditioner and ice maker from the same place and it hadn't gotten there yet. And she said she ordered another ice maker because she sold the ice maker. And what is that sitting on the counter? And she's getting ready to leave the next morning. Yeah, that's the ice maker. I just want y'all to see it. No, that's not an air fryer. The air fryer is on the other counter. I don't even know if she got an air fryer, but it's some black on the other counter. That's not the air fryer. That's an ice maker. Yeah, and she said that she sold it. Now, as small as that is, I'm just pointing out the fact that you just lied for no reason. Now, unless you got up and sold it that morning, okay. But you just said that was your last night there. And when she progresses in this video, you're going to see what she's going to talk about as far as the movers go. Okay. So just pointing out the lies just for no reason. Just like you say, you know, you gave Suki to a good family and how that came out. Yeah. So,
But yeah, I have one box. And yeah, I have been so busy. And it's like 1 in the morning and I have to be up at 6. I probably won't even sleep. And I'll probably just sleep once the movers are done. Take a nap. And then, because I'm probably, if I can't, I know. If I can't sell the bed, this bed, I'm just gonna leave it. And they can do what they want. I'm trying my best though to not leave so much stuff in here. But like I told you guys, I'm breaking the lease. They're gonna charge me for everything. If you know how it is, I don't. If you know how it is when you break a lease, they charge you for everything. They charge you for a cleaning fee. They charge you for everything under the sun. So
yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. See, all of us don't know anything about that. And you saying that so cavalier, like it's just something that people do. No, only people like you do that. Break leases and leave everything in the apartment. Yeah, there's a sect of you people out here. Y'all do that. Okay. And that's why they don't really want to rent to people. And that's why they making people do first, last month's rent, these high security deposits. I saw somebody post something on TikTok today. They put the letter up on TikTok and they said the first month's rent was like 1,700 or something. The last month rent was 1,700. Security deposit was 2,000, and the prorated rent was some certain amount. Whatever it was, even if I got the numbers wrong, I know it was over 1,000, over 2,000. They put at the bottom the total move in was going to be $7,000. $7,000. This was renting. Yeah, that's what it's coming to. Besides, they price gouging with these apartments, which is ridiculous. But yeah, and a lot of them are doing it because people like you. They making y'all pay that first and last and all that because you do shit like this right here. Yeah. And it's unfortunate because there are people out here that pay their rent, they do what they need to do, and they get price gouged and all this because of people like you. And you sitting here like it's so cool. Look how you look. You 36 years old. This is what you doing. This was no reason for you to do this. Like we said yesterday, all the turmoil you caused in making this decision. Now you put more bad stuff on your credit. Now you getting ready to have another bill out here in your name that you're not going to pay. Making it even harder for you to get out of your mama's house because now you have just put something else on your credit. But again, it's everybody's doing something to you, Liv. And then you at your nerve to talk about the girl that left the apartment and left the pole in the apartment. But look what you talking about leaving in the apartment. All she left was a pole. Look at all this junk you talking about leaving in that apartment. But you got your nerve to put your mouth on somebody else. This is what you always do.
Yeah, but I was trying not to leave everything in here. You know what I mean?
You shouldn't be leaving nothing in there.
I'm exhausted. I'm humongous, and I did the best that I could, y'all. I did the best that I could. But yeah, we leave tomorrow, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm just excited to get out of here. Today was a very hard, emotional day. My baby's birthday. Shout out to Ryan, my little Rose. Shout out to my baby. I hope she had a great day. I love her so much.
This is pathetic and sad that you gotta wish she has a good day. And if she did, which I'm sure she did, it was you contribute nothing to it. Mother, the one that want to be vogue and trifling about she where she came from as relates to your body. Mother, you didn't contribute to none of her happiness on her birthday. And then you didn't even make a post, but you can say it in this vlog a week or so after her birthday. You couldn't even take the time to make a post and put it on your social media. You could make a video and put it on your TikTok. But you could put in a video that's weeks behind her birthday or weeks after her birthday. Yeah, the nerve of you. Now she rhyme and you know you don't live. You don't. I know you want to play on their hearts in your chat, but you don't love her. No, you don't. You know how to do the words. You know how to say the words, but you don't love your daughter because you make no sacrifices for them. None. You didn't sit. You didn't. Again, didn't even make something free. Forget buying something. You didn't even put a post up on all of your social medias telling your baby girl happy birthday so it could be there as a digital footprint. You gonna put it in a video that you showing weeks later. Okay, got it. Got it.
But
Don't even try with them fake tears.
everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna be good. Today was just hard. It was really, really hard. But I still got a lot of shit done. You know? I sold a lot of stuff. And for the rest of the shit, I need like 2 more boxes and I need more tape. So when I go to U-Haul in the morning to get the trailer, I'll get like 2 more boxes and some tape. And yeah, we'll be good to go. Like I said, anything else I'm just gonna leave in here. And yeah, deuces. Let me bathe the babies. I need to get them in bed. I need to get them sleeping. But I love y'all. Thank you guys for watching. I know this vlog has been like, it's been like more than, this is like a weekly vlog. I've never done a weekly vlog before. But I'm just ready for new beginnings. Don't do that. I'm ready for new beginnings for my babies and I. I'm ready to be able to work on myself, get myself where I need to be for all my kids. And I just feel like this is going to be good for us, for all of us, all of me and my tribe, you feel me? All of us, because just because I'm leaving, I'm not, just because I'm leaving, I'm not giving up on my kids. I'm not gonna work hard for my other babies as well, you feel me? I just need to get my shit together.
This is the same speech we heard in Florida. I need to go find that because I didn't listen to this whole thing. I need to go find that. This is the same exact speech she gave a year ago when she was sitting in Florida. This is going to be good for me and all my kids. I got to get myself together. You know, it might take a couple of years, but they're going to be so proud of me and they're going to understand why I did what I did. And same exact speech. And you doing this for them? How? How's this going to benefit them? You going to another state. You could have got yourself together in Texas. You've had plenty of time to get yourself together, Liv. How are you going to Texas? Because people calling you there. You got in-house babysitters. Because it's clearly, it's clear that you can't raise these 2 kids. That you really don't know the responsibilities of being a mother. You just know the word that flops out of your mouth, but you don't know what really comes with being a mother. And so that's why you running like you always do, because you can't do nothing. Nothing. Look at all this stuff behind her, still on the walls and all this, and you saying this is your last night in Texas. But look at all this stuff. So y'all know she walked out there and left all that stuff in there. The LED light stayed up, all of that. And you're right, she probably didn't turn the keys in.
And
So irresponsible.
be the best mom. And you know, not for the internet, for myself and for my children. I just want to be what? Huh? I want to be the best me for them and for myself, you know? So yeah, this is like in the beginning. So anyway, love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. I will be vlogging this trip. So I'll see you when I see you. Love you guys. Remember to always be you till you're in the... You can't. You're naked in the tub. Love you guys. Bye guys. Okay guys. This is the last time you're gonna see this room. This is it. We're leaving. I'm just tired. It's also emotional. I don't know why. The movers came and left. I have a small trailer, and plus, like, I didn't even want to keep most of my stuff because I'm just, you know, I just didn't want to keep my stuff. I just didn't want to keep it. But I didn't have enough time to sell everything, get rid of everything. But here we go. We're leaving right now. We're about to leave. Take it to the front door. Okay. We're leaving. I'm really tired. I got like 1 hour of sleep. The kids only got like 2 hours.
So you tell me how responsible that is. And why are you such in a rush? You didn't get any sleep. You're not moving across town. You going to a totally different state. But you're going to get on the road driving. You haven't gotten any sleep. You're pregnant. You got 2 toddlers pulling a trailer. That's so responsible. That is such a mature and adult decision to make. I'm not getting on the road driving. I don't care if I'm going on a vacation and I've only gotten 1 hour of sleep. I'm not doing that. That's very unsafe. According to her, 80%, her dad wanted to, and she told him no. No clue. Just no, like I keep saying it. When it comes to being an adult, that's not her jam. Who in the hell is getting ready to drive, setting out from Texas to California on 1 hour of sleep with kids in the car? Yeah, and you've done it more than once. They're going to understand that you was never there for them and you never showed up and you always abandoned them. You always left going here, going there, going to jail, going here, going there, going to jail. That's what they're going to understand. There is no way you can justify what you're doing right here. There's nothing to justify. You're running away like you always do. Instead of sitting there dealing with whatever it is, whatever, if there's something you running from, Liv, which we assume there is, then deal with the consequences of it and get it over with. You keep running, it don't make the problems go away because you running. The problems are still going to be there until you face them. That's what being an adult is all about. You're supposed to learn it as a child, which we know you didn't learn shit, but okay. But you keep running and running and running like shit just gonna go away. It's not going anywhere. I don't care if you go to California. The problem's still gonna be in Texas. And if it's something that they need to deal with you with, they'll come to California and deal with you. They'll deal with you through the internet. They'll deal with you through the phone. They will deal with you. And then you running from places. Okay, let's say it's something with CPS. Well, CPS not going to come to California dealing with you. But you have to have it in the back of your mind. You ever go back to Texas, you don't know what's going to be waiting for you the minute your name gets pulled up because you ran away. This is what you're not getting. Instead of dealing with the problems, getting the situation closed down so you can freely move. But you don't have nobody in your corner telling you shit. They just enabling you. So this is why this is your life. Your life is a lie. Like I've already said, it's going in one big circle. You can sit up here and talk about all day long. You want to be a good mother now for the internet. Well, damn, when it's going to kick in? When you being a good mother going to kick in, Liv? You always got these little TED talks, these little TikTok talks, but it don't ever happen. You don't have to talk about you going, oh, I'll be a good mother in the near future. You don't hear people talking about that shit. You either do it or you don't. Whether it's a struggle or if it's coming easy, you just do it. You don't have to keep talking about it. And you can run, like I stated before, even I put in the thumbnail, and go listen to Bob Marley. You can run, but you can't run from yourself. That's everybody. You keep running and you running, but you can't run from yourself. You took you to California, and all them problems are still on your back. The problems don't go away because you packed up and moved some little tiny trailer to California.
Asleep. I know they're tired. We're not. But they can nap in the car. But the movers came. They were here for 2 hours. We got everything in the trailer. It's just I wasn't able to fit like the big furniture, and that's.
Yeah, but CPS is not her case unless that something really goes down with that investigation. If something comes of that, then maybe they will, but they're not going to just come hunting her down in California for those little minute things. They're not. They got too many things going on, so that's not going to happen.
Fine. Like I told you guys, I didn't even really want to take it anyway. Like,
she leaving hangers in the closet.
I don't want it. So, yep, here we go. We're going on our way. Say goodbye.
Look at all that stuff in the closet, guys. Look at all that stuff in the closet. She leaving a little tapestry. You can't take that down and just throw it away. Look at all that stuff in the closet.
Bye to Texas. I'm never coming back here again. Texas and I are through.
Up in the bathroom.
I'll see you guys in the car. Hey y'all, what's up? So I haven't really been vlogging this trip at all just because it's been a lot on me and the kids and he's itchy. Okay, so we just stopped at Starbucks. It's like 5:30 in the morning. What? Bless you. She's been crying. AJ's been such a good boy.
So Mom, we're going to Grandma's house. Tell her I will be a good boy.
Okay.
Mom, this piece tell her I will be a good boy for you.
Okay, baby, I will. I've decided to drive during the nighttime instead of the daytime because the daytime is just way too hot. So we're gonna drive for like 5 more hours and then get a hotel, and then I'll start driving again tonight. Mommy, and then be done. Mommy. What?
Mommy, where's your shoe?
Okay. So yeah, I just haven't been vlogging because I don't know. I just didn't even feel like it, but I am picking up the camera because I'm making myself. I think we're like in Big Springs, Texas. We're still in Texas. We left yesterday, but like the night before I got, bless you. The night before I got like no sleep. So I had to stop like 3-4 hours later after driving.
Yeah.
And we just picked it back up like at 2 in the morning, or yeah, like 2 in the morning. And I've been driving for like 3 hours. But anyway, I'm gonna drive for like 4 or 5 more hours. Like until the sun comes up and it gets real hot, girl, we finding a hotel. Cause I'm not, no. Girl, I got sunburn.
Girl, they ain't got nothing to do with it. You got AC in your car. It don't matter if it's hot outside or not. Yeah, I knew it took her longer than 20 hours to get across. There's no damn way she could do that driving like that with them kids in the back crying and carrying on. And you stopping every 3 hours or so. Hell no, that's why she didn't come live for a couple of days. Because her ass had to recuperate. That's a lot. That is a lot. And then she couldn't drive fast either. So yeah, you can put on the map it's 20 hours, but not when you pull in a trailer. It's not. You gotta drive slow. She can't drive at full speed. And then when you got all them kids and all that, you can't. No. Her ass was so tired when she got to California. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew it. Ain't no way you could tell me you got 1 hour sleep and you getting out here and getting ready to drive. Come on. Irresponsible.
Yesterday driving in the heat. Like it was just ridiculously hot. But I want to make it out of Texas, so okay. All right.
Why do you keep showing your stomach? That's why it's hot. Cause she driving with the windows down. Is AC not working anymore? I thought he put Freon in it. Look at this. I ain't never in my life hitched a trailer on the back of my nothing I drive. Never. And it's like a little fan right here. So the AC not working. That's why you don't want to drive in the daytime. And going across Texas and Arizona and all that, hell yeah, it's hot. Yeah. The camera is more important than the AC. Mm-hmm. And I wonder how much stuff she really left in that apartment, because you see she only showed part of it. So she left all that stuff in the kitchen like she said she was going to do. I wonder how much furniture she left in the living room. That's sad. Mm-hmm. She didn't break a lease last year. She was she done broke a lease before, but last year she went. Oh yeah, she claimed when she went to Florida. But remember, she came back and she still had an apartment. You're right. She claimed she broke a lease. You're right. Mm-hmm. So she lied. Yeah. So this will use the correct word. She lied. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some hotels you can roll up to them, and if they have any rooms, they'll let you check in. But we know she can't afford that. But yeah, if you roll up to a hotel and they have some space, they'll let you check in, because I've done it before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she ain't, she had to find somewhere cheap. She can't afford all that. I know I ain't finna be driving down no highway with these windows now.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my.
Girl. Couldn't be me. Well, I'm glad it's not me. Let me just say it. Let me put it like that, because anything can happen to anybody. But I know I wouldn't be doing it because I wouldn't be pregnant and I don't have no little kids. So that part, I know it won't be me. Mm, mm, mm. And then driving across Texas and all that flat land is boring. Mm,
I think it's like 9 something. I'm gonna try to get like 2 more hours done.
look at her. That is this, guys. This right here. Hold up. Let me pause this because I just this music. Why does she keep showing her stomach? What girl? Everybody know you pregnant. Why do you have to keep showing your stomach? What has changed every 2 minutes?
It's my way. I keep holding.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get like, I think it's like 9 something. I'm gonna try to get like 2 more hours done. No, I'm gonna try to, I wanna get out of Texas. I wanna be in New Mexico. So, let's really do. I don't care how tired I am. Me and Mimi are gonna do what it's over. Okay? We're gonna do what it's over, period. No, I feel okay though. The whole driving overnight shit is definitely the way to go. Because right now it's 9 a.m. and it's about
So I'm just trying to see how far it's getting ready to end, guys. I just the music. But she's still in Texas. Yeah, because it take a while to get out of Texas. It's a big, larger state. It take a while to get across there. It ain't no way. And for you to act like this was so like the part where she always has to kind of pretend, like everything is everything. This is not cute. This is not cute. It may be all right if it was a family situation and y'all doing this, as a family, and you got to move, you got to do what you got to do because you have a lot of furniture and stuff. But this right here is not cute. I'm sorry. And this was so unnecessary. And then you can't even enjoy it because you running. Yeah. And so that's that. That's that. Let's see a few comments and that's gonna be it. Yeah, they done been up and down the roads and the highways and the byways and the flyways, all based on her decisions. I'm going on a 9-hour road trip and my car has less than 5,000 miles and I wouldn't take that trip. And I don't even have a problem with the road going from Texas to California. People do, even people do RVs, people do it. I think that's a kind of a camper that was riding in front of her. But I'm in her situation, pregnant with 2 young kids by herself. If that car was to break down on the road, what was she going to do? She don't have no emergency roadside assistance. So what was she going to do? Because it's okay you took your car to get an oil change. That's all you did. You didn't take it nowhere where they can just do a full makeup on your car. So if that car, even if you would have had a flat tire, let's say that you would have had a flat tire out there in that flat land. How were you going to handle that there? It just wasn't a safe situation. For the kids' sake, thank goodness that she made it safely. But it's just the whole thought process of it all, not thinking about what could happen. Exactly. And a car you haven't even been getting service done on. Like I said, it could be a flat tire. She probably don't even have a spare. And even if she do, again, she probably don't have roadside assistance. So who getting ready to get out there and change a flat? That's that was so crazy. But again, for the kids' sake, I'm glad she made it safely. But that was the stupidest shit. I don't blame her mom. Be honest with y'all. I know y'all talking about the mom, and yeah, everybody can look from their perspective what they folks would do. But in this situation, I don't blame her mama for not doing nothing. She put herself in this situation. And she's making the decision to go back to California. And I'm sure, yeah, I'm almost sure Stella has something to do with it because Stella want her back in California. That's what she said anyway. She said her mama want her back in California. So, um, yeah. But, people can't be always just coming out their pockets and doing this and that for her. She just keeps making these dumb decisions. Like, and of course they got to deal with her. She back in their house, so they gonna have to deal with her. Hmm. I wouldn't even convince her to do that. If I had a daughter, well, I'm not even going there because if I had a daughter, she wouldn't even be living like this. So that's a whole nother story. If she thought Texas was so hard, wait till she comes back to Cali. This ain't the 90s no more. She better put on her boots and get it together because, baby, you in for a rude awakening. It's not a game or cheap. Yeah. And she don't go nowhere, so ain't nothing she got to worry about is that. But as far as the cheapness, but yeah, she gonna be stuck right there in that one bedroom, right? Because she's not gonna be able to afford to move out on her own. Even if she get government assistance, she's still gonna have to kick in some kind of way. And gas out there, how much is gas out there right now? How much is gas out there in Cali? I didn't get a spare tire with my van when I bought it. They don't do that with new cars anymore. You have a fix or flat bag. Mm. Well, yeah. What year you talking about? When they stopped doing that? Because AJ and Kai have road tripped all across from Florida to California, and AJ still hasn't met or ran to his dad, and Kai has ran across hers once. Now they're living like the Jenkins. I saw y'all know I'm about my Karamo show. I saw a Karamo show today, and the girl went to her niece. I mean, not the girl. The girl went to her aunt and asked her aunt if she can go to the Karamo show with her because she wanted to know who her dad was because she was told one man was her dad, and her mom told her one man was her dad, but the people were saying another man was her dad. So she called him dad number one and dad number two. And she wound up getting put in foster care because her mom was out in the streets doing what the hell she wanted to do. So the girl wound up, she's a young lady now, but she had a lot of issues growing up because she just didn't know where she belonged. Her mama wasn't there. And both of the men, dad number one and dad number two, were in prison. And they was actually at the same prison. And she wound up going to juvie because she was just kept getting in trouble. So she finally reached out to the aunt of the man everybody was saying was her dad. So she was in connection. She was in communication with both the men, but she didn't know which one was really her dad. So they did the DNA test, and it wound up being the one that they were saying was her dad. The aunt, it wound up being the aunt's brother, and she was happy. But again, every time I see them shows, I think about Liv. This gonna be her kids trying to figure. And the girl kept saying, "I just want to know where I belong. I just want to know who my dad is." And that's how these kids grow up. She thinks she being so cute by these kids not knowing who their father is, and that's only going to bother them and affect them. Walking around this earth not knowing who your daddy is. All because of the mother's ego and pride and what she want to do and what she don't want to do. Yeah. Say it. The one that was her aunt, she was like, I'm gonna be here no matter what. Yeah, I got my cars are 2022, 2023, and I have a spare tire in my car. It came with my car. Yeah, I have one. Might just be the mod type of cars that you get, but I actually have a spare tire in my car. Yeah. And that was like, it didn't matter, what the results said, because the girl, they did look alike. And they didn't show the mom or the dad. Of course, I know the dads are black because aunt is black, but the girl kind of looked like she could have been biracial. But neither here nor there. Yeah, but the mama just was out wilding out. She said she don't have a relationship with her mom. And that's obvious that she was in foster care. So now she know who her family is. So, maybe things can get a little bit better, could get a little bit better for her. But a lot of people walk around here with that anger. That's why she was getting in trouble, all that anger and all this, and that, because you just don't know where you belong. But yeah. Me too, Sharonda. I like Caramo too. I like it too. Gas in LA, San Francisco is $7 to $8 a gallon. Don't even think about having a luxury car. I need premium. Come on. See what I'm talking about? So even that loan gonna get her. Just the gas, even just, doing whatever she needs to do while she living in her 1-bedroom. Everybody talk about how expensive California is, and there are a lot of people leaving California going to Texas because it's cheaper, and she going to California. Like, girl, that's what I'm saying. Just don't have a lick of common sense. Nobody around her have common sense either. It's just the common sense bus. Like I already said before, the train, the bus just missed that whole family. It's ridiculous. You need a career to make it here. I'm born and raised in Cali. Only left the state once and came back, but she will be forever low income without a career here. Yeah, people go and other people going there for college, right? You got your college students, going there, or people getting, jobs there, getting transferred there because they have careers. They're getting transferred there, or they already have some kind of money, got some things set up. Because I know an influencer, she really is an influencer, fashion and travel. She just moved to California, and she was like, that was always her dream. And she's just to the point, she got divorced a couple of years ago. So she just been living her life. And she's like, she just at the point she wanted to live out her dreams. And she always wanted to live in California. So she said she just did it scared. But, she have older kids. It's just her. So, she have her stability of her finances and all that in order. So that's a different conversation, right? Not so much with this one here. So, yeah. But again, like we always say, it's her life. We just talking about it. But I'm going to keep saying it's a very poor decision, ignorant decision. But it was a decision based on what she wanted, not what's going to benefit her kids, like she keeps saying. Yeah, the younger ones, it benefit as far as having some other adults around. But that's about it. They don't have their own room. They don't have their own space. They just can't grow and blossom in their own space, And people just don't be thinking. My cousin left LA because it's so expensive, and she married with plenty of money. She says it's expensive and very superficial. Yeah. California's always been superficial, But every place is meant for everybody. Somebody gonna live there. You know what, Christina? I thought about that too. What if one of these kids needs something from the dad medically if they were to get sick? These are the what ifs, is what you got to think about, right? And not just her. A lot of these women out here, they be keeping the kids from this, and even when the dads want to be involved, and you want to keep the kids from the dad because of what you feeling and what you thinking. but you're not thinking long term. Again, something medically is to happen, or just the kid. There's another TikTok. A little boy, the mom was videotaping him. He played. He had to be about 6 or 7, but he played some little sport, and the mom and him was sitting on the bleachers, and he asked about his daddy, and the mama was stumped because she didn't know what to say. And the little boy was really worried in a way that, well, he don't want to be with me. He don't want to see me. He don't want to this. He don't want to that. He couldn't get his mind wrapped around it. And he's like, well, maybe if we do this and that, he'll want to come here. He'll want to come and see me. Yeah, because this kid's sitting out here seeing all these daddies out here. And the mom was trying to convince him that she'll be there. She'll be there for all his games. She'll be there for him. Yeah, these kids grow up like this. So the way she was wording, it's a situation where the daddy's not coming around. And these kids have to suffer. Yeah. Yeah. So I know someone who found her dad by doing ancestry DNA after her mom died. She was 50 and ended up being his only child. They have a great relationship. Love it. Love it. And yeah, some people got to do that because the mama would never give no information. I've seen some of them on Karamo's show. The mother wouldn't even give the kids any information about the man. Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That's the same way that the old girl over here would be with her kids. I don't want to talk about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, and so Main Bay in California, she dropping us what we need. The wait list for subsidized housings are outrageous here. I help certain patient populations in my community find affordable housing, and a lot of them end up in the shelter. Good luck to this duck. So let me ask you, Maine, about the subsidized housing. What would be like a typical, subsidized housing? Do they still need to pay some rent? And if they do, how does that work? About what's the average price for the rent if they have to pay rent? Yeah, well, what would be an example of that? So let's say somebody like live with 3 kids. How would that look? You have to have a good head on your shoulders to be here, or you can end up on Skid Row. We all have dreams, but you have to be realistic. But hey, she has a generational wealth, so she gonna be cool, right? Right. But she don't even have no dreams. She don't have no dreams. She don't have no goals. All she have are words that come out her mouth that she can hear some sounds. She don't have no dreams. If you hear her talk, all she talk about is getting on the GLP and turning up. That's it. Even this little speech she just gave about getting her life, she said nothing of substance. I'm going to be a good mother. That's all you got? You're not going to try to get out here and go to school, get your GED, none of that? Just you're going to be a good mother on her GLPs. That's it? And again, you don't have to tell the internet nothing. Do it. Because all that talking is the problem. Put it in action. We have programs here that will help certain populations with rent, and they don't have Section 8. She might be able to get a voucher, but she'll have to stay at a shelter until they give her one. Wow. So she can't stay where she's at until they give her one? Hey, Barbara. It's not only knowing who your family is, the medical history, the mental history, the family history, where you come from, all that. All of that, Barbara. I'm with you when you're right. All that. The mental, yeah. And even down to, what runs in the family. It could be some intellectual disabilities that run in the family, right? You don't know that because you don't know not one person from that side of the family. Not one person. Not even the man that you got pregnant by. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. No flashlight, nothing, and she broke down correctly. That's why I say thank goodness that she didn't. The kids are safe, but it's just the thoughts of it all. Like I wouldn't even want to do that. And then it's also knowing who the people are. This world is not as big as you think. You can sit up here and wind up dating your cousin. Oh, have mercy. Hey, say cheese. I think so too. And move right back into the problems she left. Move right back into the problems that she left. Hmm. But we all know she won't go live at a shelter. Our Section 8 list only open like every 5 to 7 years, depending on the county. LA is really populated. Well, you know what? She got to deal with all that. She going to start a new life, living in the bedroom, 1 bedroom, with 3 kids in somebody else's house. So, like I say, she went from bad to worse. No, she should have stayed ass in Texas, in my opinion. She was no reason for her to leave Texas. There wasn't no reason for her to leave that. There wasn't no reason for her to leave that apartment. She could have stayed in that apartment, had this baby, finished out her lease, and you go try to find a bigger place. That's what an adult would have done. That's what an adult would have done. Like she couldn't go because even trying to move anywhere else, she still wouldn't have had nobody helping her. Only place she has help is California. That's it. So she needs to stay where she was and suck it up and be an adult. That's what she needed to do. But that's her life. All we doing is talking and watching, right? All we doing is watching. We're spectators at the circus. That's it. And all we can do is talk. We can't do nothing for her. I'm not trying to even give her no suggestions. I'm just running my mouth because what I won't be doing is what she just did. I'm going to get if something, well, we different anyway. So I can't even say what I would do because my life is not her life. Yeah, but I'm agreeing with y'all on that. If she don't want, she says she ain't never coming back according to that vlog she just made. So that let you know she ain't got no plans on meeting back up with her kids. So let's just talk this through. We can feel like she gonna come back to Texas, but let's just talk it through based on what she just said. She ain't never coming back to Texas. And how old is Ryan? She just had a birthday. How old is Ryan? Hey, True Call, you finished doing everything? Okay, girlfriend. But how old is Ryan? Somebody tell me. Because I don't keep up with these kids' ages. I know some of y'all do. All right, so she just turned 8. So we talking about 10 years, 10, 11 years that you plan on not being in Ryan's life? Because you said, when they ready to come find you. She can't come find you until she over 18. And we just talking this through, right? Based on what I'm talking about the youngest. I know the other 2 are older. We're just dealing with the baby girl. Now, according to her, they can come find her when they ready. They can't come find her until they old enough to get their own plane ticket and get on the plane, and they're no longer under Gerard's roof. So we talking good 10 years from now, that's when you're going to deal with your daughter? But you love her so much and there was no need for you to leave? Okay. So just think about what you say, Liv. Just think about that thing. And why do kids have to come find you? Why is that their responsibility to come find you? And you the one that have caused all this drama and toxicity in their lives. Why do they have to come and find you? And you said you never gonna stop fighting for them. You have never fought for them. But you never gonna stop fighting for them, but you have never started. Okay. You know, we just talking it through. We just talking it through, true crime. I don't have no crystal ball. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, we could all be right. We can all be wrong that she gonna come back to Texas within the year. But according to what she just said, she ain't never coming back to Texas. And according to what she said in another vlog or live, whenever them kids want to come see her, they can. Well, you know that can't happen until they're 18, 19. So I'm going with the youngest. That's going to be 10 years. Because even if Robin wanted to come, Ryan can't come. See, you don't think none of that through, though, right? So you putting all this on the kids' back to come find you, to reach out to you, but you the one abandoning them. But you are the mother. Got it. Got it. Mm-hmm. But your people in your chat agree with all that. It's all good. Because y'all don't put it in this perspective like I'm putting it in, right? Y'all don't put it in that perspective. Okay. Yeah, she want the web kids to chase after. That's not how this thing works when it's a parent and child. Kids don't supposed to chase you. You supposed to chase them. Especially when it's not a situation where you did not have any rights to your kids. Y'all had a firm agreement of when you could see your kids. And over this whole time frame, that probably could even change if you was actually being a good mother, if you was actually doing what you need to do. There's no way that was going to change in the way you were moving. It was no way. It wasn't going to change. It could have things would have went a totally different way. Yeah. Y'all probably could have revisited with the courts. But I don't see it working for her staying there with stealing him just because of who she is and what she liked to do. So I don't see it working. But you know, hey, if this is a catalyst where it'll make her change how she move with these men, then let it be the catalyst for her to change the way she move. I don't have a crystal ball, like I say. We just basing on your past behaviors. That's it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly, 80%. And then you think about bringing 3 kids in a 1-bedroom and you live how you live with all your thoughtish ways, right? On live cussing, talking loud, playing music, doing all the things. Think about it. Put all that on that too. And you got a newborn. Yeah, it's a lot of factors in this situation. I think it's a lot of factors. Well, we was talking about that yesterday, Barbara. She got approved for an apartment, but we don't know where she got approved at. She never said. We don't know if she was in Texas, Florida, California. We don't know where it was at. She didn't say. Remember, she keeps everything under wraps. Yeah, we was talking about that yesterday. Well, you know, Stella does. It's just going to be that they're in that house. I don't think that's going to work. That's why when she went back when she went to pick those kids up when she got out of jail, that's why she only was there for a week. She had no need to rush back to Texas. She ain't got no job. She not in school. She didn't need to rush back to Texas. She could have stayed in California for a couple of weeks, but she couldn't do it because as soon as she got back to Texas, what was she doing? Back with that man, sitting on live, talking crazy, because that's what she want to do. But you got to remember, I don't know if you know, Maine, but her mama be in her chat when she talking about men and sex and you know DUC appointments and men coming over there having sex and she drinking and cussing. Her mama be right in the chat. Yeah. This I don't know how it's gonna go down with that stepdaddy, but the mama, her mama be in her house when she be doing it. Her mama done seen it all. Mm-hmm. I just don't think it's gonna fly. She ain't gonna be walking around there half naked and stuff with that stepdad. Yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm. And again, I don't know what kind of man this is, because if he all this like people saying he is, he wouldn't even let her come back. He would be like, no, and get that thing figured out. But again, who knows? Who knows what's going on in that house? Right, he probably in a sunken place too. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last long just because of who she is. She ain't gonna be outside here. She be killing me with that. I'm gonna be out, girl. You wasn't outside before. Before she got pregnant, she wasn't outside because she had them 2 kids. So how you gonna be outside now? You got 3. Girl, stop bullshitting yourself. Po tink tink. She'll say anything. She'll say she don't know what it feels like to be outside. She don't even know what to do. You go from I'm a hermit to I'm gonna be outside. Like I say, she talked to hear sounds. Talk to hear sounds. All right. If I had a daughter, she was 1 week away from delivering her child, I would have come to her. I wouldn't have let her drive to come to me. And well, Stella probably tired. Y'all, Stella's always running to that girl's rescue. And if Stella got, they say Stella work and Stella taking care of her mama. I don't really blame Stella for not coming. I don't. Because she put herself in that situation. So I guess it's like, yeah, get your ass in that car and drive here. Shoot. Yep, Stella allows it. Yeah. So that's on her. I think she was still in Texas when she was sitting there with her kids in that playroom and they were supervisors. CPS validating her that day. She must have passed. She took the kids to California. Her mama act like she used to be in the background talking more. Then Rumi on her lives and was ready to fight Zola with her too. Yeah. Her mama done been right there in the mix with everything this chick done did. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I said. She ain't no better. I don't know what people think still. Why still letting her do this and that? Huh? First of all, the girl grown. And second off, Stella used to her. Stella know her daughter. The girl been acting like this for years. And she never flinched one time when she be doing whatever she do in front of her mama. So I think some people be thinking about their mothers, what they mothers wouldn't do, and not coming out. You can't always in these type of case. If you're dealing with a case study, you can't put yourself in the study. You got to look at what's in front of you and what you're dealing with. So, a lot of y'all be like, my mama wouldn't. Yeah, your mama wouldn't, but her mama would. You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing. Like, y'all got to get this now. When you're dealing with a case study, you cannot put yourself in the case study. Repeat that. You got to look at what's in front of you. The subjects that are in front of you, you have to deal with the subjects that are in front of you. Now you can use their history to build your study, but that's all you got. That's why I keep saying, based on her past behaviors, this is the only thing that we can predict. Now, if she do something different, then kudos to her. And if that something different is positive and it's gonna help her and her kids, not just her, then kudos. Right? That's why I say the things that I say. Because I see a lot of you what your mother would do with your mother, but your mom ain't like this with that thing over there. Okay, that's why you can think the way you think, and then some of you saying, if that was my daughter, well, your daughter is not like Liv, so you probably would do that for your daughter. Okay, so just kind of, I told y'all, we go in the gutter. Y'all got to be down here in the gutter. You can't be bringing your family down in the gutter too. Okay. Yeah, child. That's why you keep hearing me say that. Like that ain't my life, so I don't know how to relate to that because it's not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And I don't blame the sister either. Like I don't blame the sister. Like, yeah, sister, this girl's 30, and the thing is, they know what's wrong with. They know, just like we sit here and say she's narcissistic, history, personality disorder. She's a pathological liar. She got some mental issues. You don't think her family don't know that? They might have not put those words with it, but they know there's something wrong with Liv. They know that because they know more about her than we do. Y'all got to remember that. We only know Liv from the point she started going live on this here internet. You got to think about everything that happened before then. That's why, people only talk about the Gerard thing, rightfully so, because that's when she started going live. But there was a whole life before Gerard. She didn't turn this way because of Gerard. People want to keep taking it back. Oh, she just started acting worse when Gerard left. Oh, no. It was just dormant. That's it. It was just dormant. Some people just didn't want to see it because them two greasy dusties was making videos together. That's it. And this is all in my opinion. I don't. One thing you don't do is how she behaves. That don't happen because of one person. No, that don't happen because of one person in relationship you was in that really wasn't even a real relationship. Because my mama would have disowned me for behaving like that on the internet. My mama's very prideful, too prideful at times. Well, you wouldn't have never done it because you know how your mama is. Remember, think about what I just said. You wouldn't have never done that, Latroy. You wouldn't because of you how you were raised and you know how your mother is. That's not her story. Her mama don't know nothing about no pride. If you on the beach pushing ice cream, what we talking about? Huh? Oh, okay. We know that story, right? Huh? Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. That's what a lot of people were saying, man. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody talking about this stepdaddy. Okay. Yeah. Well, y'all giving this man a lot of credit. I'm just going to sit back and watch. I'm going to sit back and watch. Yeah. Because, honey, please. We gonna sit back, and again, we at the circus, so that's all we can do. We get free tickets, and even Olivia has made comments, guys, that she was hell on wheels when she was young. She done said that in tidbits. She don't tell the full story, but she has said sometimes. So you got to listen to those things. She was a very defiant girl. She's not how she is right now just because that's how she was as a girl. Again, I'm saying, if I got to say it every live, I will. How do you think she was able to drop out of middle school? She's always been a defiant girl on top of everything else that she has been since she was a young girl. Yeah. Okay. So no one was really telling her nothing. No one was saying no to her because she wasn't worth saying no because she was able to do what she wanted to do. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying about her. She's a case study. Hmm. Yeah, and she failed her way back when she was a little girl. She didn't just start failing her when Liv went live. She's been failing that girl. That's why she don't know how to do shit. She don't know shit. She don't know how to do shit. Uh, there we go, Anita, because she's a case study. Me either. And that's why I keep saying what I'm saying. You are the common denominator in your life. We all are. We all driving our own ship, our own train, bus, whatever you driving. It's up to you what direction you take it in. Yes, there's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be trials and tribulations. There's going to be debris in the road, on the tracks. It's a matter of how we deal with it. She sit in the passenger seat. She don't sit in the driver's seat. Okay. And she looking at the window, licking on the window. I told y'all when I talk about that train going back and forth, yeah, she not driving the train, she's sitting on it. It's driving itself. That's why her life is the way it is. I could use all kinds of analogies with this chick. Like I'm dead serious. Because y'all know I say that none of us are void of any issues, and we've all been through, we all gonna go through. It's a matter of how we, and y'all know this, how we deal with it. We've all made dumb decisions and go make more as long as we breathing. And that's something I don't like either. With some people on this or internet. Now I'm not just ain't talking about you guys here in the chat. I'm just saying a big scope of things. Act like they so perfect and they do everything right. Not even just the internet. It can be anybody. Just acting like you so perfect and you do everything right. Like you don't ever made any bad decisions and you dot 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 dot. That's not how I rock. And yes, I will kick back on that also and say I haven't made decisions like her. No, I haven't. Because that's not the environment I was raised in. Right? And there's some people out here made worse decisions than her. She's not the worst of the worst. She's just one of the worst ones that we talk about over here in this sector. But we know she ain't the worst. Whether they're on the internet or not. Shoot. Up here, abusing and unaliving your kids. Come on now. So she ain't the worst of the worst. Yeah. Oh no. What would she have possibly learned? All she do is lay down with him. There's no learning lesson in none of that with her. She hasn't learned her lesson about nothing because she don't want to. That's the difference. You have to want to learn. You have to be in the situation and be like, and even if you come through it, you got to sit back and think what you learned from that so that you don't do it again. She hasn't learned nothing about nothing because she don't want to. Yeah. And she's been allowed to just go unscathed, even with these men. You know, and I keep saying the same thing again, even with this Gerard situation. I'm gonna say it, and that's how I feel about it. Ain't no love in this, ain't none of that. She don't love Gerard. She's upset at the fact of how his life has went on and he's doing what he's doing, but she's also mad because he put that paperwork on her ass. And nobody else did that. Nobody else has put paperwork on her ass, and nobody else has told her what need to be told. The judge that was connected to Gerard, because he put the paperwork, no one has done that. They always just let her get away with shit and sit on the internet and talk shit. Then nobody do nothing. That's it. That girl don't even love herself because she has never known. She don't know how. What is she supposed to love about herself? When I say she's nothingness, I mean that. And it can sound harsh and all that, but the truth hurts us all, right? Liv is a broken soul. Liv is a broken spirit. And she can sit up all day long and say, not yes, so it's so. Because the way you use your body to get attention, there's no way you love yourself. Yeah. Yeah, but say cheese, think about it. Liv is a grown woman. She can't demand her to do anything. She's not a teenager. Liv is 36 years old, guys. I don't know why y'all really think, okay, I want y'all to think about this because I don't know everybody's ages up in here, of course. But can your mom demand you to do certain things right now or just tell you to do something right now in your big age right now? And it's anybody. And you just gonna hop and do it? You living on your own, you got your own family, you got your own thing going on, you making your own money. And that's just being real. Well, let me say it for myself. Ain't no way my mama finna demand me to do nothing. That's just that on that. So I don't know. You know, I just think a lot of people put a whole lot of stock into Stella, and Stella ain't worth a damn either. And if she in that Scientology, like y'all saying she is, how she think about things is really gonna be, it's all the way to the left, you know. So and her daughter, her mind is what her mind is. The brain is a cement. The neurons don't connect. So and when it come down these conspiracy theories and stuff, Liv is going to listen to that because that's not right. If it's something that's going to be right and it's really going to benefit Liv is not going to do it. These conspiracy theories and not getting vaccinated and the MAGA stuff and listening to doctors don't know nothing. She gonna hop on all that. Yeah. So again, I don't know why some people think Stella is just going to be the savior of this girl and she's not. Okay, if y'all think so. I don't, but if y'all think so. Yes, that's what I heard, man. So that's why she might run away too. Because that's one time she said she wasn't going back for that reason. But she's forced herself to have to go back. She didn't have to go back. She forced herself to have to go back. She didn't have to go back to California. She just don't want to raise her kids. That's it. She won't help with them kids because she don't know what to do. Yeah. Hey, Rose. Let me see. I have a 37-year-old son, a 43-year-old son. I wouldn't tell them what to do with their lives. Yeah. Because again, y'all still missing what I'm saying about the case study. I'm going to have to drive that home with some of y'all because I know everybody think different. And this is just the reality. And I'm a realist. So everybody is not a realist. Some people do, they live in that kumbaya and yeah. No, I'm a realist. So when I say case study and you can't put yourself in it, I mean that. And I'm a very empathetic person. I'm an empath. I'm all those things, but I'm also a realist. So I know how to separate and put different things in different situations. And live is a case study to me. Again, I'm not a psychologist, sociologist, none of that. But I know about case studies a little bit. I don't know everything because that's not my field. I know enough that I don't put myself in that situation by saying what my mom, my this, my that, because that's why I keep going back to her childhood and I keep saying the things I say. And I go past the Gerard thing because I was like, Gerard is just a chapter in her story. It's a long ass chapter because she drug it out, but he's just a chapter in her story. Yeah. So, yeah. That's just where I'm at with it, right? Now she'll listen to Stella when it's something that don't make no damn sense. She do listen to it, just like even with the tubes tied. Why would you listen to her? And you the one got to walk around here 9 months pregnant. Stella ain't gonna be here forever. And I'm not again that part. I'm not really trying to be mean about. That's a reality, right? So you can sit here and do that bullshit you want because Stella not gonna be around forever, and you the one who have to raise all these kids. At some point, you gonna have to do it. So no, unless she pulls some BS and try to enroll them in online classes so that way she can be on live and kind of can be on their tablets all day pretend to learn. Yeah. Run that same lie that they ran for her because somebody lied for her to drop out of middle school. They had to lie and say she was being homeschooled because that was illegal. She couldn't drop out of high school at that age. So that she could do the same thing with them, just keep them out like she was doing with Rob and them, just not even send them to school, just have them sitting at home like you say with her all day. Exactly. Because that's how they move around there, right? Her mama be with it, so it'll be easy to do it. Yeah. And I don't even think if Stella pulled the net, I don't think she would change. She don't know how. Yeah, I'm just being real, guys. I'm being real. Liv does not have a starting point for life. Like she want to sit up here and all this, who can't live by themselves? She can't. That's why she running like she running now. She can't handle it. Yeah, I agree. Stella do need to stop it all what she doing and just let that girl fall. And she gonna fall and be right down there. Ain't nobody gonna be there to help her because she's just don't know have a starting point. She can't even potty train her own daughter. Look how she was living that apartment, guys, for these couple of months. Y'all really think about it. She can't do adult things. Like adulting is not her jam. She should have been able to find her deep. We ain't even gonna talk about the generational wealth component. Let's just talk about when she got out of jail, actually out here looking for an apartment to live in. She busy sitting on live all day. Till it got to the point where she was tired of sleeping in that car. She had to go find something because she knew she had to go get those kids at some point from California. So she just went and found whatever she could find. Because she was sitting on live every day just talking about what she was going to do, but she wasn't doing it. Same thing with the kids going to school. She's sitting on live all day instead of getting out there trying to find a school for them to go to. She don't take care of adult business like she needs to. Yep. The pressure get hard, she runs because she can't handle being an adult. And that's why she want to talk about other people, what they got going on. No, you talk about you. If I'm living by myself and I'm independent, yeah, for a few months at a time, and then you run. A few months at a time, and then you run. You ran back to your sisters, come back, go to jail. Now you running again. You have not lived for long periods of time by yourself. Your mother was there for an extended period of time. Zolo, your mother, you have not lived at least a good year or so by yourself. You have not. And actually ran your household the way it needs to be ran. You haven't. But you want to talk about Jasmine? Oh, okay. Yeah, she can't get out. She can't get out of her own way. She's defiant, and she just don't have the brain capacity to do it. It's something really mentally wrong with her. Seriously, guys, I'm dead serious about that. It's something she has some mental something is off with her, and yeah, that's why she don't need to be bringing no other kids in this world. Seriously. Yeah. She ain't there. She ain't live by herself. She can't. Y'all think I'm just, hopefully, y'all ain't think I'm just being mean. I'm being dead ass serious. I seriously am. I'm not being facetious. I'm being serious. And some of y'all got to really think about this thing, especially those of you that's been watching her for long periods of time. Y'all really got to think about that thing with her. She can't do things. She can't. If people have always been around doing things for her. You gonna sit up here and talk about a fancy way. If you want your French toast to be fancy, then you gonna put cinnamon in it. The toast without the French. You gonna put cinnamon and the vanilla in it if you want to be fancy. And y'all sitting up here telling me that if Stella don't help her, maybe she'll get it together. Y'all gonna sit here and say that. Let me repeat. She told them kids, if you want fancy French toast, then you put cinnamon and vanilla in it. Okay. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, right. She's waiting on Stella to find an apartment. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And that generational wealth, they didn't even put a fan in the room, and the AC not connected, and they couldn't even put a fan in the room for. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. So, again, it's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I think a little bit different about this. And yeah, I agree with y'all for sure that Stella needs to stop enabling her for sure. But I don't think that's going to push her to get any better. She's just going to be what she's been doing, and that's nothingness. Yeah. But I definitely agree she needs to stop because she puts herself in these predicaments. It's not, oh, life is just happening to her and this, and that. That ain't it. You putting yourself in these situations. So, yeah. But hey, again, I'm just spectator making my my observations. Yeah. That's it, and that's all. Yeah, she don't want to get up early, cook for the kids. She don't want to do none of that. None of that. She don't want to even cook for them in the middle of the day. She'll start something, cook one time, and then she won't cook no more. She ordering DoorDash every day, all day. But you're not working. You're not working. Why can't you get in there and cook some meals for your toddlers and cook them healthy meals? Look up recipes. Because you got this money to buy DoorDash, that's expensive, paying taxes and delivery fees and all that. No one's saying you got to get in there and cook 5-star meals. We've already talked about the simple meals you can cook up for them, but she won't even do that. But you'll run in there and try to cook for some man that you don't even know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, won't even go shopping in stores, look around, pick up some stuff. You ordering shoes, tennis shoes and stuff for your kids online from Walmart. Like, that's kind of stuff I'm saying. You got to do, these are little things that I look at when it comes to her. And that's why I say she's a case study. Won't just go shopping, just won't get up and just go shopping, and won't pay money for kids to have fun. It's always going to the park, going to the pool. That's okay to do that. No, again, no one's saying you got to spend a lot of money every time you turn around, because these places can get expensive, but you never do it. Those kids never went to Six Flags. You never took the Web3 to Six Flags. And if she did, y'all let me know. I'm saying here, as they've gotten older, when Six Flags is open, you didn't take your kids. I know you didn't, since I've been watching. I'm saying back before then, when they were smaller, maybe. But even that, you took them nowhere that you really had to pay money. You took them to that little jumpy thing that one time. Oh, okay. Didn't go to the movies with them. And I'm talking about the Web3. Yeah. Okay, so, nah. Move around. Girl, move around. Let's see, that room she's staying in with no AC or fan is the baby shower, apparently making it to California without going into labor as a celebration. Yep. She drove a U-Haul 9 months pregnant with a car on the back and 2 little kids. Yep. No, not a car on the back. She had a trailer hitched and moved her items. She drove her car. Never seen no type of Disney theme park, nothing. No, that's what I'm saying. If it costs money, she wasn't doing it. She wasn't doing it. And there's plenty of things to do in Dallas, Fort Worth area. There's plenty to do. She just didn't want to go do it. Yeah. And then what you scared for? You say, well, nobody ever gonna touch you, so move around, get on out there and do what you need to do. It's for your kids. That's why I keep saying she don't know anything about sacrifices. Yeah. She went from Stella to her grandma's house to a roommate to Gerard to finally on her own, and she's not been able to get stable since she's been on her own. And she wasn't on her own that long. Not consistently. Not as a 30-some-year-old woman. No, Stephanie advised her dog search that she's trying to handle things, but in the end, Olivia's her own woman to do as she please. Exactly. And some of the advice she gives is horrible. Because the advice that she gives her that Liv talks about, because again, we not in all their conversations. We don't know what they say to each other. Just some of the stuff that she tells, that she talks about online is crazy. And I believe some of the stuff, because even you hear Liv saying everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay. That's yeah, that's someone that has some kind of some little mental things going on, guys. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious because she have it in her head. It's like she got some picture in her head, like everything is gonna be okay. No, the hell it ain't. No, it's not. Liv, not how you move, and it's not tink tink. And you said this a year ago when you was in Florida. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna work out. Ain't no baby shower happening. She said the other day she's gonna buy everything. Her and her mom gonna buy everything, and if the people want to send her cash apps to contribute, they can send cash apps to contribute to her buying everything. She's gonna go to Ross, and then she asked them, "Where else do you get baby stuff from, baby clothes from?" And she's probably gonna order most of it online. Yeah, we know. That's all you ever do is order everything online, and because she has nothing right now. She ain't got. She don't have nothing, and that's what she talked about. So it's no baby shower. Yeah. Yeah. She's always lying to them. She's always lying about where she gonna take them, and she don't do it. So, mhm. See, S.C. Johnson. So you 6 years exactly, but she's a mother, right? And they just supposed to. They have no memories, like I've been saying. Where's the memories? Liv, you ever peeping and creeping? I need you to really listen to what I'm saying, and these what I'm saying to you. And I know it's not going to penetrate your brain, unfortunately, because you want to be on the defense so bad. And I understand that because anybody would be a strangers talking about their situation. But everything I'm saying can't be wrong. I'm not saying it's all right, but it can't all be wrong. And you got to get somewhere somehow. If it don't ever happen, then you're gonna have to understand why your kids are not gonna want to be bothered with you. It's gonna have to go one way or another. You're gonna have to change and start accepting the reality of your bullshit and start trying to get it right, or you can stay in this defiance, shitty, non-productive role of a life, and you're gonna have to understand why your kids are not gonna want to be bothered with you. And nobody else is gonna want to be bothered with you. Only men, because I know that's your number one thing. Only men that's gonna be bothered with you are the ones that's swimming in the same dirty pool that you swimming in. All right. So my baby, we had that discussion already. Maine in here. Maine has been giving us the lowdown, the drop down on all of that in California because she works in that sector and she's living in California. So we've had that. She kind of gave us the rundown on that. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good in California for all that. You probably don't see it though. It's up there in the chat. But yeah, she kind of gave us the lowdown on that situation. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Diane. Yeah. So, ain't no Jen, and I don't know who told. She just picked that word up and ran with it. That was another buzzword for her. Generational wealth. That was a buzzword that she picked up, and she just ran with it. That's all. She don't know nothing about that. She ain't never known about that. She got generational wealth. She up here in her live talking about her bed was on crates. Stop it. And even her mama tried to deny that. And she was telling her, no, it's true. Her mama didn't even want her to talk about that. Yeah, she said her mom was in real estate. She said her mama worked in insurance before too. She said something about her mama used to work in the insurance business too. Yep, but guys, that's it. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. We done gave us observations, speculations, commentary, judgments. We done did all the things. Right, but just did a live saying Gerard could never make it on his own, and baby, look at her. Yeah, that's why I kept saying that. She keep putting her mouth on what other people can't do, and you can't do it either. And then even and the thing is, how do you know what he could never? Just because he don't want to, he might not want to. Because I don't understand. And real quick, we've had this. I keep saying it, but we have. Gerard don't have to be over there with Nisha. He want to be there. And maybe he don't want to be alone, but Nisha ain't the only woman in the world. He where he want to be. And if he don't, that's on him for sticking it out. That's on him. Worry about you and what you can do and what you can't do. You so busy, like people say. Well, first of all, she don't drive. So that's part of the part I say she's sitting in the passenger seat. But if you so busy looking in other people's lanes or looking in your rearview mirror, you can't get nowhere because you're not looking front in the windshield and you're not staying in your lane. And that's why you always crashing because number one, you're not driving. That's the first problem. Then when you do try to take the wheel, you swerving all over in everybody else's lane. And that's why everything's always crashing with you. Because you come over here talking about everybody else. I don't care if you're talking about somebody else's weight. You're talking about somebody else's looks. And someone put something together. I saw it on TikTok today. They had pulled an old TikTok of you mocking, I think he was talking about Jasmine. And this was probably over a year or so ago. You was mocking Jasmine crying online. And they cut that, and then they put the one where you was just made that video yesterday. You was crying. Yeah, they clipped those two together because this is what we talking about with you. Yeah, the digital footprint is out there. It is out there. People pulling things left and right, old videos and putting them with the new, because this is what you do. You want to sit online and make fun of people crying. And I remember you saying it one time, I would never cry online. What are you doing that? Suck it up. What do you mean this, and that? Look at you. Because people are human. Okay? And then and the sad part about it is when you cry, nobody feels no way tired about it. Nobody's moved about it. Okay? Yeah. So that's that on that. Yeah, sure. Okay. Got that right. Yeah, they have it, but it's not going to be easy to access. That's what I was saying. Maine gave us a breakdown of that, and it's not going to be easy to access the benefits, the housing, and all that in California because she said it's overpopulated. There's a long waiting list, and and you got to go live in a shelter. She gave us the rundown on that, so it ain't gonna be that easy for her just to go get what she need according to what Maine said. And like I say, she says she works in that area and she lives there. So, yeah. So it ain't gonna be, and then yeah, And it's just that everybody already knows it's expensive just to live there anyway. And then you're gonna wind up living in a low income area because she don't have that kind of money. So, it was not a good move, but it's her move. So she got to deal with it. And on top of that, I don't care. I don't care what give who the income amount and all that. Okay, she got to deal with all that, not me. She got to deal with that. Not me. I'm just talking about it. Right. And that's another reason why she mad. I'm saying that she, love. She just mad because she mad. She mad because everybody, not even just Gerard, like everybody doing what everybody's adulting. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting old. As long as she been in this game, 8, 9, 10 years, and the people that she was watching, the people she was dealing with, the people she was hanging with, elfing with, and all the things, everybody is doing something. Whatever that might be. Think about that, guys. Everybody's doing something. People she may have been beefing with. Everybody got some things, got some motion, got moving again, adulting, doing the things you're supposed to do as an adult. Even Christy over there, she ain't nowhere near my favorite. And moving from Airbnb to rented, furnished, whatever she got going on over there. But what is she trying to do? Put a nice roof over her kid's head. Doing her, as far as I'm concerned, her food stamp hauls, doing her big food hauls, cooking for her kids. Cause she ain't nowhere near all them kids. They don't impress me. But again, she trying. Jasmine the same. Care how nobody feel about her. Mean over her getting a house. She another one getting a house built. Yeah. Gerard out here doing whatever he got going on. Zola over there doing what he got going on. People, and then anybody else she been beefing with on this internet the past couple of years, she still be peeping and creeping on their pages. They got things going on. She the only one that don't. And it's all because of her own decisions, because she can't get it moving. She can't get it going. That's a lot. So you're going to have a lot of resentment in your heart. You're going to have all these things. Instead of using it as fuel to get her life together because she really don't know how, this is what she do. She thinks sitting online talking and cursing and putting on makeup all day is the life. None of them people I just talked about sit online all day putting on makeup and cursing and talking about people all day. Nobody, none of those people I just named do that. And that will be why, because they have things to do. Mm-hmm. I don't know who you're talking about right here. Barbara, she treated him like she does the younger two. He couldn't eat what he wanted, watch what he wanted, nothing. It had to be her way and what she wanted only. Betty Jo sat on her butt while her mom got a full-time job in Florida. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, her mama. Okay. I remember the first apartment in Texas. I noticed way back then she never took the kids anywhere, rarely took them to the playground. Yeah, they say she's sitting on live all day, didn't bathe or nothing. And Gerard had to come home and tell her to bathe and do everything around the house. That's what I wasn't watching then. I just, heard different people saying that on different channels. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how people watched her and just thought she was somebody so great. I really don't. But, that's in the past. So, yeah. And then all this, she gotten worse. How the hell you shitting me if y'all saying what y'all say she was doing? Okay. Okay. But That's it. That's all I got, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all coming up in here and shucking and jiving with me. And again, just getting it off our chest for her chat so we can make them mad. Oh, why are you always talking about you? Because we want to. Now take that and put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right. Or how do you like them green apples? Yeah, we just talked about that banana that they're gonna buy everything, and then she told them they can cash out her if she wants to, if they want to help out, because she's not gonna do the registry, but they can send cash ups. Yeah, you can't do no baby shower if you ain't got no family. I mean, you can, I guess. And then she said she's gonna do a special live and open the gifts on a special live. They send her cash app. She'll open the gifts on a special live. But yes, if y'all can hit the like button, that would be great on your way out. If you didn't already do that, I would appreciate it. And please stay in peace. I'll see you in the next one.